24/7, 365. I've been trying to get my life, I need a little more time. I'm turning with the clock, you know it never stops. I don't wanna fall behind, I need a little more time. 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 Yeah. What you gon' do today to make a difference? Real shit. Are you living or you just existing? Real shit. You fighting for something or you a victim? You got your own mind or you just listening? I go against the grain, I'll never be the same. This industry got drugs, pushing kilos of fame. Long as you entertain, you don't care about the pain. Some of us more comfortable just being a slave. But I can't spend my days working for little pay. So fuck your benefits and that 9 to 5 that you gave. I'm going independent, creating my own lane. Before it's too late, before it's too late. My time is the most important thing that I can give. So why not spend all these hours and minutes trying to build? Cause I don't wanna waste my life throughout these years and end up regretting everything that I never did. 24/7, 365. I've been trying to get my life, I need a little more time. I'm turning with the clock, I know it never stops. I don't wanna fall behind, I need a little more time.
I'm feeling so alive. Join the Parker fam, we're here to share. Tip 6 and stories we all can bear. Talk to me Thursday, we're bringing the news. Get ready to cruise, we got fun to choose. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La la la, baby. La 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 la. 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 Put your feet in the sand, let your worries fade. Weekly vlogs drop all the plans we made. Country kids just living, finding our way. Parkers on the go, come join the play. Chauvin's got your back, Cavill advises pride. With Brandon's humor, we're along for the ride. Parkers are on the go, let's sail away. High seas adventures, come laugh and play. Subscribe, take a trip, join our crew. With our family vibes, we're here for you. La la la, baby. La 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 la. 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 Life's a journey, let's make it right. Join the Parker fam, shine bright tonight. Life's a journey.
Flop.
Oh, Lord help me. Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday. It's actually Thursday this time. I hope you guys are doing well. My glasses are super dirty. Thank you for being here for another Talk to Me Thursday. I'm trying to ignore what's happening over here because every week.
Y'all don't know what happened before we came on that. Warranted.
Nothing.
Warranted that.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It was something warranted that.
I hope you guys are doing well this week. How are you, Mr. Parker? How's your week been?
Hey, man, I'm alive.
I spent a couple of days with Tiny Cruiser this week.
I think we both have.
I'm just sharing with the folks and having a conversation.
I know, but you made it seem like it was just you.
So she's on spring break this week. So we spent a couple of days with her, and today we decided to make a commercial. So, and apparently, like 30 seconds ago, she lost a tooth. So that is the amazing things that is happening in the house. But let's get into the chat and see what is going on.
In other house news.
Oh, I do have some house news that almost made me tear up today. I'll tell that a little bit later. The Cruising Max here. Greetings from Texas. Hey, fam. How are you guys? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. DT Cruiser, what's going on, DT Cruiser? How are you, fam?
DT Cruiser, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. And Sybil is here. Hey, Sybil girl, how you doing?
Hey, Sybil, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. And TJ's Destination saying hello, everybody. How are you?
TJ, welcome in.
TJ just had his Lido Deck show last week.
Let's go!
Yeah, I don't know where I was. I know I was not home, so I'm going to have to go back and watch a replay of that. But apparently, the Lido Deck looks like a full-blown Lido Deck. So I'm going to have to go back and see.
I would expect nothing less from TJ.
Not from TJ, right? So I definitely want to see what's going on with that. So we're definitely going to catch some replay. Hey, C, how are you? She said, hey, y'all, hey.
Hey, C, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member as well. And Siobhan watched your hair video today.
I did watch her hair video today. I know I'm late. I'm still catching up on people's stuff. So I did watch her hair video today, and I was invested because I kind of did like a wash day on TikTok, and it was a lot. And it was a TikTok. So your full-blown, like, routine and trying to wear your hair out thing, we'll power to you, sis. But it was good. And according to Brandon, sometimes I get locked in with these hair videos here lately.
You do get locked in with these hair videos.
I just want to know how to make sure I just want to make sure I'm properly taking care of my locks. So let's see. Brenda Bell is here. Hello, Brenda. How are you?
Brenda Bell, thank you for being here.
Is this your first time? Is Brenda's first time?
We'll find out.
All right, Brenda, if it's your first time, go ahead and put in that hashtag first time, and we will properly celebrate you. Nightbot, I took you out. I don't know why it's still here, but it's not the first one. We're on to the second one, but we'll bring it up when the real one comes up, okay? Gerald Hunter, hello, Gerald. How are you?
Gerald Hunter, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And Kathy B is in the house. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy B. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member.
Absolutely. And Lady Yo is in the house. Hey, Lady Yo.
Hey, Lady O, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. She said, change the date to 2026. I know. Okay, so I have taken this out of Nightbot, okay? I literally took it out of Nightbot last week because it was the same thing. And it keeps populating. The 2026 one is there, but I'm just going to double check to make sure. But the 2026 one should be dropping. I've taken it out. I just don't know why it's not.
I mean, I believe you.
Yeah, I have. So, but I just want to make sure because like the past couple of lives, everybody's been like, take it, change it to 2026, and it's already been changed. So, but I will keep going. I'll let Brandon keep going with the hellos while I fix that. Let's do it. Okay, so we have. Oh, she did say hashtag first time. Change to.
You're up some more.
Yeah, up some more.
Up some more.
Okay,
yep.
Here we go.
The Cruising Max. We've already spoken, but speaking again, they're speaking to everybody. Hey, Marjorie, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and thank you for being a member as well. Yolanda Jackson, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. You're not going to be able to do both.
I know. Help me out here. Let's see.
On the go, Yellow. Thank you for being here and happy
Yellow.
Thursday. And thank you for being a member as well. Shiro, thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and thank you for being a member as well. C says, "Good evening" to the chat, and tells everybody to hit that thumbs up. So we're gonna do this a little early. We're gonna take a moment of silence, and for 15 seconds, for everybody to go ahead and hit that like button. And the 15 seconds starts right about now. Jeez. Thank you for that moment of silence. Thank you for everybody who's hit that like button.
I'll figure it out later. Just ignore it if you see it. I don't know. I can't find it in Nightbox. I don't know why.
Every time we'll just asterisk 2026.
Yes. Yes, we will. Okay. So let's catch up here. Let's see who we have. So Marjorie, hello. And then let's see here. Yes, please subscribe to Hey Miss Parker. Once I get caught up on Parker's on the Go, I'm going back to Hey Miss Parker as well. Thank you for being here, YOLO, Shiro. And C said, good evening, chat. Hit that thumbs up, please. Let's see. I am your 6-month-old dog. Okay, Marjorie, cool.
That's an interesting.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Hey, Kevin, thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for being here. Let's see. Hey, Daryl. Let's see. Lashina Richardson. Hello.
Hey, thank you.
Fam.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. What's going on, MH? How are you guys?
Thank y'all for being here, and thank you for being members as well. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and I think, did Dice win the track meet? If he did, congratulations. I think he did, from what I saw. Let's see. Reese Nunn. Hello, Reese Nunn. How are you?
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Reese Nunn, are you new? If you are, hashtag first time. Hey, Evelyn. How are you?
Hey, Evelyn. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Marjorie. So every time me and Brandon go to a wrestling event and they have a 316 shirt, I'll get the 316 shirt from that particular city. I think we talked about this a couple times. So right now I have 3 of them?
Yes, I think Raleigh, Brooklyn,
St. Louis. Yeah. So I try to collect them.
Dallas.
I do have a Dallas one, don't I? Because you brought me one back. So I have 4 of them. Yeah. So I really like collecting these from. This is my wrestling t-shirt collection. It's not as big as Brandon's.
Brandon don't have no collection no more.
Yeet. What's going on? I'll let you do it.
Yeet.
What's going on, G Fox? How are you?
I used to have a collection, but the thing about the old days.
They the old days?
They the old days.
Oh, wow. Florida Cruisers, hello. How are you?
Hey, Florida Cruisers, thank you for being here.
They said, hi, everyone. By the way, we loved your review today of Virgin Voyages. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I give you all the credit for that.
Because I was going to say W. You know I was. Thank you so much. I'm trying to push the Virgin stuff and get it out there. Not only do we need the analytics to pick up on our channel because I took like a 3-week hiatus because I'm the one to edit, right? So I took like a 3-week hiatus, so it really did slow down.
1 month, but I mean, who's counting?
It slowed down the growth of the channel, only because we were traveling so much, and then I also have clients that I edit for, so. By the way, if you are interested or know somebody who's interested, I am a video editor. So I wanted to make sure their stuff got out first since they pay me to do that. But I have been pushing, trying to make sure that our stuff gets pushed out this week. And I'm finally catching up. I still have a ship tour left, and Bingo's being vocal. So Brandon will step away for a
That's
second.
why I'm so don't think I'm huffing and puffing because she's talking. I'm huffing and puffing
because Bingo's barking,
being annoying.
So I think I got a ship tour left, and then Brandon's wing review from the Scarlet Lady. So I have a couple more videos left, and then we're going to get on to something else. And I think I'll put out a poll to see what you guys want next. Do you want us to jump right into Reconnecting at Sea, or do you want us to go back to the Beyond? Because we have a few cruises that we can put out. So we'll decide that between us and the members. But hey Keon, how are you? Thank you for being here. And Brenda, I'm coming back to you as soon as Brandon gets here. He's checking on bingo. We're coming back to you though, Brenda. Let's see here. C said, I was about to say I made a hair video. I gotta watch it. The struggle has been real, but enjoying the money saved by doing my own hair. And I get to get up on all my yes, you get caught up on all your shows. Yeah. So luckily enough, I do have two people. If you guys don't know and you're ever in North Carolina and may need somebody, I don't know if she's still doing it, but I'm telling her business. My sister is a licensed cosmetologist, so she actually started my locks. And then Shay does, you guys know Shay does my hair when my sister can't. So between them two, I have been lucky enough. I have started doing my own like retwists, just trying to get a feel for it in case somebody can't do it. But I can't part. So it is what it is, but they take care of me. So shout out to them for taking care of me and my locks. I could not tell you the last time I've been into like a salon, and it's probably like right after my sister first got licensed, and it's been well over 10 years since I've been in a salon. So my hair has been taken care of and maintained by two beautiful ladies in my family, and I appreciate it because the money saved. Locks still cost money, but they don't cost as much money as other things. So let's see here. Reese said, will you guys be going on another cruise with Melon at sea? So we've actually never done a Melon at sea cruise. And it's just because of timing. We just, between the timing, okay. Just between the timing and our schedule, we are, I say semi-empty nesters. We are empty nesters, but we do still have a son who is autistic and he's still in school. So we just kind of got to be mindful of that. So sometimes it just, the timing doesn't line up, or we already have stuff in play. So we just have not been able to actually get on a Melon at sea cruise as of yet. Brenda said, hashtag first time. I'm not going to do it either. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, Brenda, since this is your first time here, and this is how we like to welcome our first time guests. Trying to catch my breath. You get one of these. And Brenda, we do this every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Unless we are on the high seas.
So we will be doing this for the first. We might be doing these every Thursday for the rest of the year.
Not the rest of the year. We do have some things, but it's going to be a little break. So yes, we're going to have some consistent Thursdays coming up here. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of the Parker fam.
What did I miss?
We're seeing now we're talking about her hair video. She forgot that she actually had one.
Oh.
So and then Reese was asking when we were going to be on a Melon sequence. So Travel, yes, we see. Happy Weekend Eve. Hello, fam.
For some people.
Yeah, unfortunately, you still have to work. C said, watch y'all Scarlet Lady tips video today. Thanks, fam. We appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully it'll pick up a little steam here. We just, like I said, we've just been trying to push stuff out. So we'll push out what we can. And let's see. Oh, that's good to hear, Kevin. Good to hear. We always love to hear that you're doing good. We are doing well. Let's see here. All right, here we go. He got it right this time. The next Lush cruise will be October 22nd through the 26th of 2026 on the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. If you are interested, please hit that link. We are actively planning, and we have some great things planned for the second go round. So if you are interested, if your girlfriends are interested, your sisters, your aunts, your cousins, invite them. I actually got my first bookings with the S from the review video. So thank you guys so much for doing the review video. For those of you who did, I appreciate that. And even the written comments that are actually on the Lush website. If you guys do not know, there is a website for Lush and a Facebook and Instagram page as well. So as things come out, you can find updates there. Just search the Lush Cruise and everything should pop up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support in that. It it has been a good dream to be realized.
Look at you finding words, babe.
Reese said, I've been following y'all for a while. Well, we appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you. We appreciate it.
She said, okay, I was wondering what the Brooklyn 316 was. Got it. Yeah, they're all wrestling. Yeah, they're all wrestling
It was
related.
actually 316 day.
It was.
Yeah. Should have drank a beer.
I forgot to go get my ice cream cone today. So if you still have time, leave us on, get in the car, and go to Dairy Queen. You get a free cone today.
You left that on
and
the
I
table?
left it on the table. I did. I know. I told Destiny when I went to Raleigh today. I was like, man, I gotta go get my free cone. I still forgot. Let's see here. Reese said, I remember when y'all were under. I remember too, Reese. I do too. Thank you for being here. That
was a mini moon ago.
It was. Man, we appreciate that support. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate your presence here this evening. I am doing my job.
Okay. And Kenny Elliott is here. Hello, Kenny. How are you?
Hey, Kenny Elliott. You sound very new, Kenny. If you are, you let us know.
Hashtag first time.
Oh, thank God you didn't do it.
I locked it in. If this is your first time, Kenny, go ahead and do hashtag first time. We will make sure to properly celebrate you.
We're off by 9:30. You might have a chance.
What's going on, Sherrod? How are you?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. And thank you for being here on the Facebook side. We appreciate it. We love to see people come from other platforms. So thank you so much. Let's see here. And Cruise Nuts. Hey, Cruise Nuts.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
I'm being a decent co-host
Yes.
and partner. It is March Madness, and I am paying vague attention to games. I don't necessarily have a bracket. I don't have a bracket. I didn't do a bracket this year because reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have some money placed on these games. But I am here with you and our people because this is the focus.
Man, we should have did a cruise ship bracket.
We still can. It's March. March is just a general bracket time.
Let's do a cruise ship bracket. We'll work on that. So
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get one out tomorrow. We'll do a cruise ship bracket and we'll drop it in the community tab or put a live doc link where you guys can go in and fill in your bracket. That'll be cool. Okay, so now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, what a week it has been. What?
You scare me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. What's going on, Liam?
Hey, Liam. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Hey, Liam. We've been okay. We've been doing okay this week. And Sig is in the house. What's going on, Sig?
Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member as well.
Kathy said we watch you on the big screen and the laptop. Okay, double up. Hey, double up.
Double up.
We appreciate you.
I just thought about this. That's all right.
Oh, it is, ain't it? What's going on, Will? How are you?
Hey, Will. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a member as well.
Liam said, just say no to brackets. All brackets.
This year, usually when Carolina's not great, I don't do a bracket.
But this year, how are they treating you this year?
I just started watching them in the ACC tournament, and it's going as bad as you. It's going okay so far. So far, okay. They play tomorrow, so
we'll see how that goes. Kenny said, I am doing great, and this is my second time on the live. All right, Kenny. Well, you know what? Next time we'll recognize you. Third time is a charm.
We appreciate you, Kenny.
We appreciate you.
Also, we were on a cruise last March Madness.
Yes.
So how much of a difference a year makes?
Yeah. C was on that cruise with us too, and Liam. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
They were both on that cruise with us. So they both got to see Brandon doing March Madness in action, and that was interesting.
What the hell does that mean?
No, I've been married to you. I can say it's interesting to watch you doing March Madness. It's a whole thing.
I'm a passionate man, Siobhan.
I know. And anybody that tuned into the members live Yeah, they know how passionate you are. So this week we got a few things we want to talk about, and if you saw the title of this Talk to Me Thursday, I gotta stay fly. I want to talk to y'all about the shade, the shade. Okay, the shade of it all, because y'all know we got our favorites. Y'all know we got our go-tos. Okay, when it comes to cruise lines, not cruise lines, airlines. Okay. And cruise lines too, but airlines. And airlines are coming into play because as a cruising community, this is what we need in order to get to the ships that we love so much. We need the good flights. And
the flights aren't fighting, bro.
They're not. But Frontier started a fight they didn't know they were starting. And right now they ain't winning. They ain't doing, not Frontier. Southwest, they didn't know. And right now they ain't doing too good. So Southwest said, you know what? No more free bags unless you got a credit card, basically. And Frontier was like, y'all know we love to charge for bags. Y'all know this our thing. Y'all know this our favorite thing to do. But what we gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and give them the bags for free. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna show y'all that we love y'all so much. But just for a limited time. It ain't got to be for a long time. A little bit of time is better than no time. Southwest said no time. Frontier said, you know what? Sometimes we're going to give you a little bit of time where you get to fly our basic economy and bring a bag. Now, if you fly Frontier, y'all know how big of a deal this is. To actually get to bring a bag, not how to squeeze everything into a backpack. Because one thing I'm going to do is make sure that backpack works. Okay? And actually get to take a flight to where you want to be. Now, last week we talked about how, I used to take a Frontier flight for $25 here and there, and it was so reliable and dependable, and I had nothing but me and my backpack at Frontier. Those days are gone, but Frontier is bringing it back. Frontier said, we're going to give y'all free bags. That's what we're going to do. Spirit is now, not Spirit. Spirit also did bring something out. And they were saying that, I can't see my glasses. Spirit brought something out, and Spirit was saying, hey, we're going to give y'all, we're out of bankruptcy now.
We got a little bit of money.
We don't clean our debts up.
A little bit of money.
We got a little bit of money in the pocket, so we're going to give you guys a more premium experience. Now, us just saying this, it's not going to be the best, but we're not Southwest. I mean, because if you take away the free bags, what do you got? Because now they got assigned seats, no free bags, and no seat back entertainment. So now you're the Spirit and the Frontier of airlines.
Bro, you can't be ugly and.
You can't be ugly and mean. You got to pick a lane. That is mean, okay?
You can't be ugly and cheap.
Or ugly and have a bad attitude.
Yeah.
And right now, you both. You got to pick a lane. You got to pick a lane.
Oh, you thought we were just flying with y'all because we liked y'all? No. We were flying with y'all because y'all gave us free bags.
Right. Now what y'all got?
Y'all ain't got
y'all ain't even got no TV in the back of y'all seats.
Y'all got nothing to offer.
Ain't nothing to offer. And y'all high. In Raleigh, North Carolina at RDU, Southwest is expensive. Bingo barking again. Southwest is expensive. So right now, you ain't got nothing to offer me. There's nothing to entice me to you, because at least I could get some free bags. I ain't even got no free bags. So what do you got? What do y'all think? If we had to put them in order, now that this has happened, if we had to put these airlines in order, where would we go? What's our order? What's our top three? C said, Playmakers audio for the win, right? That was a whole year. Yeah, it was a whole year ago. So I told Brandon this weekend we got to sit down and make sure that we go ahead and get everything prepared for Parker Fam Group Cruise 2026. So we have it narrowed down to 2, and I know we are late to the game because everybody's putting out their group cruises. But Parker Fam Group Cruise 2026 will be coming to you guys very, very soon. Frontier is the pettiest of petties. That was petty. That was petty. Who sent my sister sent me an article. It says that in order they petty, but they also being a little bit stingy too. Okay, but I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work in their favor. All right, so they announced that they are offering the free bags on certain flights. So as a part of the economy bundle, which also includes a free carry-on, seat selection, and flight flexibility, travelers can take advantage of free check bag perks on nonstop flights departing between May 28th and August 18th. To claim this offer, customers must book by March 24th. So you got 4 more days. 4 more days. And then use the promo code free bags. So one thing I will say about Frontier is they're always sending out promo codes. They're not like Velo or JetBlue where they send you stuff, but they don't fly where you need to be. But I can still, at times, depending on where I want to go, I can still find a cheap flight with Frontier under $50, $75. Like I said, on my way to Lush, I found their version of first class, which was business class with 2 check bags, a carry-on, a personal item, and I was in like the second row for $129. That is unheard of. So yeah, they being petty, but there's still some stipulations. So you have to book by March 24th, and you have to use a promo code free bags. Okay. And so I think that's good that they're doing it, but they probably could have did it a little bit longer than March 24th.
Well, yeah, a week.
Yeah, you got like 4 more days left. Let's see here. Wings and March Madness. It's a great day.
So yeah, usually on the first day, I had a tradition, and when I had to go into the office, is that I worked till 11 every Thursday on March Madness, and then I got off at 11. I went to KFC, got a 20-piece hot wing. It was some mashed potatoes and gravy, with a pack of ramen noodles, and went home and just watched games until midnight. That was my tradition for years and years and years. It's pretty much the same tradition. You just have to alter it a little bit, but
it's pretty much the same thing. He did alter it a little bit today, but yeah, it's the same thing. Frontier is hilarious. And okay, so they not only did that, they also said that what they're going to start doing is free bags, free seat selection, flexible flight flexibility, and then they said top customers will enjoy unlimited. I hope that's us, because
what the hell's a top customer?
I hope it's us. Okay, I really do hope it's us, because we get Frontier just as much money as MH gives Spirit. We get Frontier the same amount of money. They said that by late 2025, first class seating will be available on all flights, keeping comfort high and prices low. And then for the first class passengers, they're going to start giving them upfront plus seating, which gives them extra leg room and guaranteed empty middle seats. So I know Spirit does that too, the empty middle seat, which is amazing. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know how many more of those go comfy seats I can do, because the way my knees be locking up on flights, I don't know, but I appreciate the price, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do. We need free bags, and do.
So what are you doing? My assumption, my prediction, it's not even gonna last a year.
I don't know, because they said they're gonna start this in May. Do you think they'll make it to May?
I think they'll make it to May. Then at some point they're gonna see a downturn in business. Because at that rate, you might as well fly Delta or American or United. At least, I know with us, like with American, because we got a credit card, we can
Yeah.
We can have the 2 bags, or
Right.
like we have T-Mobile, so we can get the free internet.
Yeah.
And they have the seat back TVs
Right,
sometimes,
right.
and if they don't, you can get the entertainment on your phone. So it's like it's literally the same thing with Delta. So it's like you might as well just pay the extra, whatever, and just fly one of those airlines.
So were they ever considered one of the premium airlines or major airlines, or were they still budget?
They were
in your mind, were they still budget like a Spirit or a Frontier?
No, they were never that. They were kind of like
they almost had their own lane.
They weren't a thing. They were like,
it's Southwest, then is Frontier, Spirit, then is United American Delta. Like they had their
like
own
I was never
space.
like sometimes when I get on Frontier and Spirit, I'm like,
I'm not. I'm not.
But on Southwest, I was never. It was a good airline. Like
they were the middle of the road.
They were very middle of the road.
Airline. Yeah. Now it's just like you ain't really.
Who the fuck are you?
Harper, who that woman? I don't think I will ever fly Frontier again. Why? I don't think I've had, like, we had that one time where we had like a delay.
But that wasn't it. That was just maintenance.
Yeah.
It was just the tire issue or something.
So I don't know. Back in my day, bags flew free on all airlines, and you got a meal and a movie.
When the hell was that? Now, granted, I've only been flying since 2017.
Yeah.
So I'm relatively new when it comes to flights. I've only been flying for 8 years, but when did that happen? Is that when they allowed smoking on?
And you used to have to dress up to get on planes?
Yeah, they used to allow cigarettes on airplanes, and you had to dress up.
And the meals are like TV dinners. Will said Frontier about to be my second favorite airline behind Delta.
I wish, and The Rock means wish. We haven't done Delta we went to LA in 23. We haven't done Delta since then because their flights are ridiculous. Like we used to be able to do round trip from Raleigh to Orlando for like $150.
Yep.
Two max. Now that messes $400 or $500. Like, what do you? So I can't. I can't. So we've been flying mostly American, sprinkled in with some Spirit, sprinkled in with some Frontier.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yellow's laughing. Sybil said they have nothing to offer now. There's nothing. You don't have anything. And I want your hardtail pretzels. Don't give me no pretzels. Do they still give you soda? And I ain't got to have that.
Like, who do like really? And I mean this in all honesty. Who the hell do you think y'all are? I'm being dead ass serious.
I know you are.
So why do you think people flew your airline? It's not because of the antiquated technology that y'all have that 2 years ago caused a week to 10-day shutdown.
But last year it saved some folks. So, because when everybody else got the glitch, they had antiquated equipment, so they were still flying.
But how often in life does that work?
I'm just saying. We played devil's advocate. I'm just saying they might have.
Right, but that was for a day, right?
It was for a day, yes.
They shut down for a week, over a week.
They did.
So it's like, what are we doing here? Are you going to put money back into your systems? Like, are you going to put TVs in your whips?
What? Yeah, because you got to do something. Like, you going to put spinners on the rims because y'all ain't offering. Yeah, now y'all soul plane. Because what you got? Now you soul plane. See what I'm saying? Like, has anyone heard or been on Breeze? It's a new account. Breeze is actually here in Raleigh, and if I'm not mistaken, I've read that they just added 40 more destinations from Raleigh. So Breeze is another airline that you can catch to, like, you can catch to Florida, but from Raleigh, but it wasn't necessarily going to like Orlando or Miami. It was going to like Tampa or Fort Myers. And they didn't fly every week, like every day. They would fly like on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you just had to know. You just had to know. So I don't know. I have to look at it. I know they're doing more not domestic flights, but like they're doing more San Juan, they're doing more Nassau, they're doing more of the Virgin Islands. So is Frontier from here. They have a direct from to San Juan from here. So yeah, it's very interesting to see what some airlines are taking away and what some are adding, because I have tried like Breeze, JetBlue, and Avelo, but you can't. By the time Avelo does it too. They have the Spirit logic, but without the Spirit pricing, if that makes sense. Like, hey, here's your ticket, but you got to build it to get what you want. You got to buy your seat, you got to buy your luggage, but it's not as economical as Spirit or Frontier. It's more expensive.
You can't be cheap and
have a bad attitude. Like you can't be both, man. You got to pick a lane. You just can't. You can't have both. Marjorie said, no more packing for clothes if I have to pay to fly with luggage. You ain't going nowhere then, because everybody charging for bags now. Everybody. What's going on, Beatzilla? How are you?
Hey, Beatzilla, thank you for being here.
Happy Thursday. Liam said, oh yeah, happy spring day. It's officially spring. Happy first day of spring, everybody.
And Beatzilla, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Kathy said, we may just need to shift over to a less expensive airline ourselves. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous to take that first Spirit flight.
Were you?
I was nervous. And as bad as we talked about, we ain't never getting on Spirit. Boy, we had to eat no words, because Phil loves them. Like from Phil and D's Travel Spree, they talk about it all the time. MH, they talk about it all the time. So it's like everybody around us was like how much they love Spirit, and we was just like, we ain't doing it. Man, I done been on so many Spirit flights in the last 6 months. Like,
and thankfully we haven't caught any fights.
No. Thankfully.
Oh, because that thing from a couple weeks ago. I ain't the one or the two.
I ain't the one.
Even the workers be cursing each other out in front of customers.
Yeah,
that Spirit.
Bad. That was bad. That was bad. What's going on, Cam?
Hey, Cam, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Will said the problem with the American, Southwest, and JetBlues is that it's hard to get a nonstop flight with them. Delta flights are usually nonstop. And if you find a United nonstop, let me know. I don't even think they even have nonstop flights. And every time you going through Jersey, every single time you go to Newark, like if I am flying from Raleigh, why do I got to go to Newark to go back down to Orlando? That don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Loosen the tension. I'm sorry. I know this is a touchy subject.
But American, usually for what we need it for, American does straight, like nonstop.
Yes.
Because usually we're going from here to Florida.
Yeah.
And that's usually like I haven't had
a layover. I don't know when the last time I had a layover with
The
American.
only layover I had with American is the flight to Indy.
Oh yeah.
But that's Indy though. You know what I mean? So it's like that's not. I can see if you're coming from, you're going to like Middle America,
right?
But for us, we mostly just take it south, so we get straight flights.
Yeah. Southwest hasn't been budget in 20 years. They haven't been, but now they need to be, because what you got now? Just what you got? You really ain't got nothing to offer. I've been flying since the 80s, said Liam.
Yeah, so that's back when they allowed cigarettes on airplanes and they punched babies. You remember that thing with Z? Z said babies shouldn't even be allowed on airplanes.
Where is Z at, y'all? Y'all let us know what Z is doing. Marty said, my favorite airline is JetBlue. I haven't been able to, because if they're supposed to be budget, they're not budget friendly here. Maybe once they get more routes, but here they're not. So I mean, and they are here. Like we're getting more like Copa and some of the other airlines that go to Europe, but
Go where?
Europe. You know I'm country. Leave me alone. Europe. Is that not right?
No, that's right. That's what
Europe.
Europe.
Okay.
You say, but it's like you said Europe.
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 You know I'm country. Leave me alone. Spirit has crept into the first spot for budget carriers. For me, I love that roll up at the counter and buy a ticket. We finally got to do it. See, we finally got to do it.
It saved us a chunk of money on the back end.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, on the front end. We still had to
pay for the luggage. Though.
Yeah, but it
still saved us money.
It still saved us money.
Yeah, yeah. So we actually did it. We flew in for because we had for reconnecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had an Amtrak back because I don't know why we do that, but we do it because it makes sense at the time. But we always buy the refundable tickets. But we had an Amtrak back, and we were just like, we had some time to kill, so I was like, let's just go to the Spirit counter and see how much the flight is. And we were like, book it, book it. We got it. So yeah. Back when they had Piedmont, Eastern, and TWA.
I ain't gonna lie, those sounds like made up airlines.
I remember them, and
they sound like TV airlines.
TWA is a real airline, but for me, I remember it from TV. So it do seem like a TW, but because they had commercials, so I remember it from TV.
That's the plane that Designer Women took. So
yes,
Continental
was the last major to have free hot snacks on domestic flights. Continental, that's another one I remember too. Lady L said, I'm going to stick with my Southwest. I love them. Plus, I am A-list. Don't mind American from time to time, but will never get back on the United Airlines. Them planes all about to fall apart. So okay, that's the other thing too. I know we want to talk about, and I'll get into a little bit later. So just remind me, the Carnival, the cruise lines when you can buy the air through them. So Yogi on the way to Lush, she did the fly, faster to fly with Carnival, and I think they booked her on like 17 layovers to get there and to come back. She was on so many layovers, and she left before everybody. And she was one of the last ones to get home.
And at that point, man, you just leaving it up to
just let me do my own. I'm not.
At that point, you just leave on the layovers. You're just like, if there's one delay, I'm not getting home until tomorrow. So I'm wondering if, depending on where you're going, like if you're going to another country, if you're going to Europe, if it makes sense to book the flights with the cruise lines, or just buy it on your own. Because at this point, if I gotta have all these layovers, I don't want it. Layovers they're the worst. Are the devil's spawn, bro. I just you can thank United for for that layover situation. I love Continental, said Leon. And Sybil said it was only for the free bags. That's it. It's only for the free bags. Well, you thought y'all when I say you thought you were getting girls now because of your looks? Negro, please. What's going on, Ronnie C? Hey, Ronnie C. Fam? Thank you for being here. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate you. Six said, my mom and sis went hard for Southwest. When I shared their information, my mom said she had no reason to find them anymore. Like, there's no point. I want somebody. Have they explained why they did this? They said for budget. So you're not gonna have nobody. You're just not gonna have. They said to make the numbers work. They had to make the numbers work, and this is how they do it. This is how they doing it. Make the numbers work. Not soul playing. Well, because what else is it? What you got? No, they're not soul playing now. Their Spirit is still soul playing. No, you ain't gonna get Spirit that. Spirit ain't soul playing. I like Spirit now. There are too many fights on Spirit for it not to be soul playing. I don't care about the fights.
I care about what you got to offer. I care about, hey, Carnival the Fun Ship. You have a good time. You might see a fight or two, but you're going to have a good time. And matter of fact, this last one, I ain't seen no fight. I'm just saying. They said they are adding more TVs. What that mean?
One.
You just in first class? They don't even have a first class. Okay.
One. Are you driving still?
She did leave, didn't she? Maybe it was a voice to text.
Be safe.
Never mind. I gotta talk to my mama too before we get off this live.
She's listening, so you can just tell her.
I ain't gonna tell her business, but I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah, you just...
I'm gonna talk to you when we get off this live and dating with my children. Go ahead, Brandon.
Man, but the TVs, when the TV's gonna come?
Right, and where they?
Because don't you have to take the planes out of? Like,
I guess they can do it on When are they gonna do it? They're gonna be like putting TVs in the headrest while the flight is happening? Come on now. And where y'all putting the TVs? Now y'all gotta have first class. So y'all gonna upgrade these seats? Because y'all
they were already pushing it with like their seating change. They were already pushing it.
Yeah, we took that. We took that because you know when you get on the flights and people don't want to move over and they save the seats and spread out across. We took that, but we can't accept this. we can't accept this. So Breeze is like Allegiant. That's another one. Yes, that's another one here that we can't afford here. Like we have all these airlines here, and I guess because RDU is an international airport, but somebody, I mean, we got to stick to our same view. We can't spread out.
Delta is at the
bottom of the list.
It is the preferred choice.
But it's at the bottom of the list.
But it's a tick below American. Actually, Delta and American are like right here.
Yeah, they do kind of. Because one year you can get a good American flight, the next year you can get a good Delta flight.
Man, there ain't been no good Delta flight in 2 years. Because even when you go to Google Flights and you look for flights, if you select the Delta flight, that's not the real price of the flight. That's the real price of the flight if you ain't got no dreams and aspirations. But if you're trying to get credit for those miles, you got to upgrade. So what you see on Google Flights isn't the real price for Delta.
Yeah, and then they did that. Because you remember we were almost like 6 months. We were like, why are we not getting credit for these flights? And it was because we were booking the no. So
this is American. Seats. What you see is what you get, and you get credit for that. Delta ain't the same. So that's why maybe America's ahead of Delta, but then is Frontier / Spirit.
Yeah.
Then is the rest. And
United ain't even on the list. United ain't even on the list.
They're on the list just simply because we got points to use with them. So it's American, Delta, Frontier, Spirit, and then Southwest has worked their way down to Allegiant, Breeze, Avelo levels.
Yeah. So, FYI on these United Gate, if y'all don't know, I don't know if we ever told y'all, but they ended up giving us 30,000 points each for our pain and suffering. And because I hit them up on Twitter and started talking to them on Twitter, they sent me an extra 10,000 points. So I ended up with 40,000.
Ain't even enough.
Ain't even enough. Not for the pain and suffering. If I take Spirit again on purpose, I will book that big comfy seat, and you got to. You really have to. You really have to, because once you're in the big comfy seat, you feel regular. You don't feel like you're on Spirit, but you got to book the big comfy seat to feel that way. So there's your time to shine, brother.
Okay, so we're gonna take a moment of silence here because there are 39 people here. If everybody can go ahead and hit that like button, so we'll take a 15-second moment of silence. That starts right now. Okay.
Thank you. Shiro. Hey, Shiro. I don't know if I spoke earlier.
We did.
Oh, I didn't remember. Sorry.
I spoke. You didn't
Okay,
speak
I
'cause
was
you were-
doing the thing.
yeah.
Ricky Smiley had a Facebook post about flying on Spirit. He said it was good. I don't have no problem with Spirit.
We have yet to have a problem with spirits.
Fewer flights since Spirit changed to 50-pound bags. I appreciate that about them too.
Siobhan ran that up to the last millipound.
So that's the other thing too. So also what I found out was because I had 49 pounds of luggage on Frontier when I took that Frontier flight out. And basically because I had brought the business class, they were like, hey, you actually, because you brought business class, you actually have 50 pounds per bag. So if you have more than, if you have more than one bag, if you have one bag and it's over 40 pounds, they'll calculate it up to 100 pounds. So you still get credit for so I was like, okay, well.
Oh, Spirit did also do you a solid.
They did. They were like, we're going to let that go.
On the way to reconnecting at sea,
we shared a bag. Don't say she. We shared a bag. And the bag was 2 or 3 pounds over. You forgot that part. You better say Siobhan, but no.
I know. I was actually about to plug reconnecting at sea, but
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
You're not going to plug it now?
Not now.
So you're just not going to plug it at all?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you didn't let me finish talking.
Whatever. Plenty of American nonstop flights from DC. Yeah, American nonstops are plenty.
Bro, it gets so bad at times. We have to look for flights in Greensboro, which is an hour and a half, Charlotte, which is 3 hours. We have to look for flights that far out just to see if we can get anything cheap. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me we're going to have to move this to DC.
Right. Driving to DC just to fly south.
Yeah, and we've even done we've done Atlanta.
I've done Richmond. Yeah. I've literally done driving to other states just to catch a flight and see if it make a difference. Jess said, Frontier seats hurt my back. I was pleasantly surprised by the comfort of the Spirit seats. And that was the regular seat. I don't know. I'm gonna have to compare. JetBlue has a terrible on-time rate.
That's again another one of my problems.
I was about to say so.
What?
Not JetBlue be on that time.
Have some class. That's another one of my issues. Is that the delay? Being delayed, having a delay. Now that when United because of United happened. Mm-hmm. I get so anxious now because of I'm very fearful of delays.
You need therapy now. You need flight therapy because they don't mess everybody up. JetBlue doesn't fly to a lot of destinations, which is what I'm learning.
Is it Peter who takes JetBlue?
I think it is Peter because she took it to Jamaica her last.
Yeah, but it's a New York thing, right?
Yeah. JetBlue fell off hard when they first came out. They were legit.
Yeah, because I remember I felt like when I heard of JetBlue that they were.
Yeah, a lot of people were taking them when they first came out. American gets me to Miami nonstop, and JetBlue gets me to Orlando nonstop. I can't bring myself to do a cheap layover flight that takes all day when there is a 2-hour nonstop flight.
Yeah, nonstop flights is almost we got to start there.
Yeah.
I look at the price, but it's also is it nonstop?
Right.
Because I have an irrational fear of layovers and delays.
It's not irrational. It's very rational. It's a very rational fear. LL fastened to fly stinks. One and done. Nah, I ain't with it. Lady Yo tried to get home all day. She did. That was crazy. That was so crazy. And I was just like, yeah, don't do that no more. New here. Now here is a question: if you are on your way home from a cruise and you are offered 2 free flights to give up your seat and fly the next morning, would you do it?
Yes, and I'll take some monetary compensation as well.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. As expensive as flights are.
And the thing is, I like airports, except for Miami.
Yeah, Miami kick rocks with open toe shoes on.
I like airports, except for Miami. So in that situation, yeah, because literally it almost comes up every single time we fly. It was like, hey, would you? But it's 9 times out of 10, I've got to get. I work the next
get
day.
back. Yeah.
Like if I was off or like my son wasn't here and didn't have to go to school the next, like
Right.
I would, yeah, I'd be like, yo, okay. So the answer, yes, we would.
Have a good night, Kenny. We appreciate
Hey, Kenny, thank you for being here.
You can get Spirit Big Seat for a price of a lot of Southwest Airlines free booze. I'm just saying.
Why would I take the Southwest?
Right. Oh my God, that Southwest no seat assignment situation was too much passive aggressive for me.
Yeah, I remember her mom. Her mom was going through it, right?
Yeah,
her mom,
yeah.
Her mom didn't like that.
Yeah, she did not. Here's a hack. Take that carry-on with you because they always say they have a full flight and they need people to check their bag for free because there is not enough room. Done. It's literally, do you want to check your bag?
It's not enough. But yes.
This is true.
I've noticed that too.
Yeah. We all going to the same place. What difference do it make? I see all these kiosks at RLC. No one is ever there. Twitter is the way to go. Oh, that came from YOLO. YOLO gave me that hat though. So first of all, I appreciate you, YOLO, because YOLO said Bob in a minute. Okay, so when she said that to me, I was like, I'm gonna go to Twitter. And Twitter get things done because they don't want you tweeting nothing.
Okay, that worked. We did. We had a
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile issue.
I sure did. So now I'm tweeting everything. If you inbox them, they slow to reply. If you just drop the tweet and tag them,
tweet at them.
Yeah, buddy. Boy, they on it like white on rice. They don't care. They on it. They do not. So go, hit Twitter every time. What's going on, Jaretha? How are you?
Hey, Jaretha, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. And Samara Brown. Hello, Samara. How are you?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Samara said, do you like to buy seats for your flights? It depends. It depends. Brandon don't. I will. But not every time. There has been times where, like, maybe we got a seat assigned and there was a seat open by one of us and I wanted to sit by him and I will go in and buy the seat. Or there have been times where I just know I wanted the seats or I wanted to make sure that we were together and I would buy the seat. But sometimes we'll just like wherever we sitting at.
Because, I mean, it's been very few times where we're not sitting together.
Yeah.
So I just leave it up to I just leave it up to the guys. And 9 times out of 10, I mean, there may be like 1 time out of 10 that we're not sitting together, but
yeah,
I've become an adult the last couple of years, so I'm okay with it.
She said, "Nah, don't drive up here. Parking is expensive."
Noted.
She said, "Yeah, JetBlue is popular out of New York and Boston, and Richmond has a lot of cheap flights to Florida." Ooh, okay.
Well, there you go. So.
Yeah, I guess it's our alternate. He got friend requests from executives. No, he put on Twitter fingers of work, didn't he? Now the executives are sending the friend request is crazy.
How can we help you, Bob?
How you doing today, Bob?
Let's see, we're having some issues, Bob. Is there
anything we can do for you?
Is there anything we can do for you, Bob?
Us being on a first name basis is amazing. I love it. Yeah, so we have definitely tried to figure out this thing, and I hope that Southwest has decided to. I hope they will decide to bring this back, and at least offer us one free bag. Give us one. You got to give us two. You could have dropped it down to one. Now you know what? You could have dropped it down to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were taking that.
We would have taken that. You could have dropped it down to one. What's going on, Regina? Hey.
Hey, Regina, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Hey, T. How you and Timmy doing? Parkers!
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. Thanks for being here, fam. Hey, Gabriel, what is going on?
Hey, thank you for being here.
Not lift and carry him on your back. Well, we'll try it. We'll see how it works. Not Albany. Okay.
So it's taking Amtrak's out of the, because Amtrak was like, hey,
they was in a they ain't had no dog in the fight. They put out something.
Didn't they were like, hey, your bag still can go with us. And people were like, New York to DC is $200. Stay out of this. But would you be willing to take an Amtrak to your cruise destination if flights are just so abominable?
You have to add another day of travel on. So leaving one day early does not matter. Now you have to leave 2 days early because you go and have a delay. So what I've been learning from watching my train YouTube channels is that cargo trains actually have priority on the United States rails. So if a cargo train needs to get by, a passenger train has to stop and let that cargo train get by. That could delay you 30 to 45, maybe an hour. So you gotta have 2 days in the tub. You can't like just go the day before and expect that you gotta have 2 days in the tub.
Would that be worth it though?
To me, I wouldn't mind it, but also
because again, we've came up against this 2 different times, but we've just got bailed out at the last minute.
Yeah. One of these times we're gonna have to.
But would it be to a point where it's just like to even like say you're going to a cruise?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be to a point? How much will flights have to get up to for you to like? You know what?
They're already at that point though.
So you're just rather take a train now?
Because okay. So when prices for like an hour and a half, hour 45-minute flight is getting up in the $400 and $500 range, you really just you got to find another option. You either got to drive or.
And then at that rate, driving, for example, okay, you can rent a car for $100,
mm-hmm.
maybe less than that. Then you have to do, the gas to wherever you're going.
Yeah.
And then you have to pay for the parking. So at that rate, you're clearing. That's minimum.
That's how they get you.
That's minimum what? So let's say you pump gas at $40 a pop 3 times. 4 times. Let's just say 4 times. So that's 160. So you're at 260. Then you're parking at the port. That's $90, maybe
on the length of the cruise.
Right.
So you just go ahead and call it even 100.
So you're at 360 right there.
Yeah, but if you're paying $400 and $500 a person, you did save the money. But that ain't even counting the rental car fee. This is the stuff that you have to do now to cruise. This is literally the conversations that we have every time we book a cruise. We are to the point where we not even, yes, you can find, and they're going to send you these casino offers and all this stuff. Now we got to negotiate and break out a spreadsheet to figure out how we're going to get there. It's not even just, and you better make sure your calculations are right. Like, you have to almost break out a spreadsheet to figure out if it makes sense to even go on a cruise.
Because then, okay, so then at that rate, you spend $360 on a rental car.
Yeah.
drive it.
Mm-hmm.
But the flights are, it'll cost you, the flights will cost you $600.
Yeah.
Then at that rate, is that $200+ worth? Like, what number of amount does it become worth it?
I know we always say we pay for convenience, we'll pay for comfort. But to what extent?
Yeah.
When the travel to the destination costs more than the destination, is it worth it? When you start to have those conversations, now we're in a situation of we got to look for alternative means. Flying does not make sense. Yes, it's convenient, but financially doesn't make sense to fly.
So yeah, this is what we're doing now. Like literally every cruise now is, okay, flights. Flights obviously is the first option. Then we move to a car. Then we move to train.
Yeah. And then if we take the flight, which is probably going to be the most expensive option for us, and I'm not saying this is for everybody, but for us, now that's one less excursion we might have to take because that's the money you got to put towards the flight. And you got to get back, or now a bag.
Yeah.
Because the bags is $75.
And then, we want to do the train, but it's like, well, we don't, okay, we can pay for a private room or a roomette. That's $500. But for $500, then then you're gonna be on the railway for a day.
Right. Now it's time versus money
for 16 hours.
So what you willing to give up? Because you're gonna give up something. You want to give up the money or the time.
You can do the driving the car.
But do you rent a car or do you put the wear and tear on your car?
So let's say you rent a car, it's cheaper than a flight, and you'll get home sooner than a train. But then you gotta drive. Then you sitting in the car for. I mean, I would rather be on a train than having to, because I do most of the driving.
Yeah.
So it's like, then I got to drive for 12 hours.
Right.
And then it's like, what kind of damage is that going to do to me the next day? So it's just like.
It's a Dr. Seuss riddle. Every time. Every single time. It's a Dr. Seuss riddle. Let's see here. Liam said, I think airlines should drop the bag fees. Hello, all YouTube fam in the chat. Waiting for our daughter to take us to dinner, and she is late.
Hey, you keep saying me and your daughter are late. That's one thing I'm not. I'm never late.
No, he's not going to be late. Nah, if he is late, it's because of me. I'm taking Amtrak Saturday, New York to Atlanta, and it cost me $160.
So, full disclosure, one of the things that we're thinking about doing for our travel for the spring, because we're probably not cruising for the spring. Mm-hmm. So one of the things we're thinking about doing is taking an Amtrak to Florida, mm-hmm. And getting a private room. Mm-hmm. And that's $500. It's about $450. But but it's a 15-hour train ride.
Worth it.
Yeah. So that's one of the things we're thinking about doing. Just for new experiences. But New York to Atlanta.
Now you want to try two separate tickets?
No. I'm just gonna do the flight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So JFK to Atlanta.
C said interesting. C said I like Amtrak to New York. So we took I think I told y'all last week, but we took Brightline from Miami to Fort Lauderdale coming back from Lush because our flight was out of Fort Lauderdale. And my mom was like, "Oh, this ain't nothing at all like Amtrak. This is not I'm telling you, like it is. It's almost like." And sometimes I'd be like, "Look, did you look at Orlando as an option? Because we can take the Brightline. I just want to do it for a longer period of time because I will take it quick from like Fort Lauderdale to Miami, Miami to Fort Lauderdale, but I've never taken it for a longer period of time. So I always say he's like, well, by the time we buy the seats, which is true." Then you're probably at the same price of the flight, so you might as well fly direct. I ain't gonna lie, I'm always disappointed Because I just want
No, last time
it was absolutely on the table.
it was what we were going to do. Like we were gonna get off again. This is reconnecting at sea. We were gonna get off the ship,
Bright line to
Orlando, and take the Amtrak out of Orlando because that would have shaved 6 hours off
the Miami train to Raleigh.
Yeah.
So the Miami train to Raleigh was how many hours?
About 20.
It was about 20 hours. But Raleigh to Orlando was 14. But if you take the Bright line, Miami to Orlando is only 3 hours. So I was like
6. You don't think 6 hours is a long? 6 hours is a long time.
Yeah. And then, of course, with Brightline, if you purchase your tickets early enough, you can get tickets super cheap. Like coming back, I think we were coming back from lunch, it was like $11 a person because I had to buy 6 tickets. So they give you a discount if you buy more than 3 tickets, like 3 or more tickets. So it was like, what's going on, Cute Mail 6?
Hey, Cute Mail 6, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Amtrak needs its own tracks, and it does. It really does. What's going on, Lewis Vibes?
It's the Lewis Vibes.
Because it's always a vibe when you're hanging with us.
Nailed it.
Oh no. Hey. What's going on?
Hey.
Thank you for being here. But then Amtrak would be more than flights if they own their own tracks. Yes, they would. Let's see. I need to get on a train, need some practice. And I wonder because where you are in New York to Florida, how long of a train ride? That's got to be 30 hours, man.
That's got to be a couple of days.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be at
least.
Because
from here to Miami is a day, basically.
Yeah.
So
it's got to be at least 30. It's at
least a day, minimum a day and a half. We just watched somebody who did that.
We did. It was like 40 hours.
Yeah.
It was 40 hours.
Yeah, it was 40 hours.
Yeah. Thursdays aren't complete without you. Aww. Thank you. It's always time versus money. It's always time versus money every single time. And this is y'all are literally watching our process every time we book a cruise. It's never just book a cruise and buy the flights. This is the process that we have to go through. So, and then imagine if we got other people going, we automatically either driving or we driving. We took the Amtrak to Miami in a roomette. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner were included. I think I remember you telling us that, and that's another reason why we wanted to try. Because I think the option was roomette one way and then just take a regular seat coming back, just so we can compare the difference.
Different videos.
It is. It is.
Oh, it's one video with the concept.
The concept is Look at y'all. We dropping vlogs in the chat. Well, we already had the vlogs, but trains are for leisurely travelers. If you gotta hit it and quit it, gotta take your chances with the flights. I love that.
That was outstanding.
I love that. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think, but then something else you have to consider is that you have to leave. Say you have to leave. Then do you have to pay for another night of hotel?
You have to pay for another night of hotel.
Well,
depending on when you leave.
Depending on when you leave. But then you're rolling up to your cruise the morning of, and we all know we're all cruisers in here. Getting into town the morning of your cruise it sets you up for failure
every single time
on the first day of your cruise.
It does. You guaranteed to go to bed at 9:00. You guarantee ain't no late night parties, ain't no hanging out. I'm going to bed, okay? Liam said, time to take the bus. Liam,
now you've noticed.
Not one time.
Not one gosh damn time have we brought up Greyhound. Not one. Just not.
You still got that credit you got to use.
Man, Siobhan.
You still got that credit. No, we're not taking no bus. I'm sorry.
I don't.
No,
bro, I don't
I'll
give
take
a-
that
I don't-
back. I'm not saying that because last time we said we wouldn't take a Spirit. Look at us. I'm not.
I know. I can almost assure you. I can guarantee you that we are never taking a Greyhound anywhere. Oh, one, I don't like buses.
The bus trips.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like buses. That's just not me because I don't deal. I don't deal well with a certain group of people. This might sound pretentious, and I'm sorry. I don't mean it to be. This is just my personality. I don't deal well with a certain group of people, and that group of people usually are on Greyhound buses.
I can't.
So, when we were having this travel nightmare, if you're new here, if you've been with us for 3 years, then you know the story. But for those who are new here, we had a travel nightmare in New Jersey 2 years ago, where we got stuck in New Jersey for 3 days. Well, for 3.
Yeah.
It got so bad that I was like, I'm gonna take a bus back to North Carolina from New Jersey. So I go hat in hand, begrudgingly, just against everything I love, to the train station in Newark, New Jersey. One of the worst places on earth. The train station in Newark, New Jersey. Bar none, the worst place I've ever been. It's worse than Mini City.
Good gracious. Okay.
By far one of the worst places I've been on earth. And I was like, okay, so I bought a Greyhound ticket while I was on the way to the station. Okay, bet. All right. I don't want to do it, but I guess I'm going, at least I got a path home. All while charging my phone in the ceiling of the Greyhound station, because there was no plug in the Greyhound station. So first off, the bus is late. So the bus comes and okay, begrudgingly with like 20, I had 20 to 30% phone battery. Begrudgingly, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on this Greyhound bus. At least I'm going home. I'll be home tomorrow. Get on the bus, and the bus driver was like, "No more seats." What do you mean by no seats? I have a ticket. So basically, Greyhound oversold the bus and let me buy the ticket.
No, they'll put you on the wait list.
So I go up to my man working the window at the Greyhound. And I was like, "Hey, yo, is there another bus coming tonight?" He's like, "Nah." He was like, "Yeah, because they said I couldn't get on this bus." He was like, "Man, that's messed up."
Sir. I'm about to turn all this shit over. I'm about to flip all this.
So I called Siobhan, and I can admit this: we're all friends here. I called Siobhan. I think I started crying.
Y'all, this was so bad.
I started crying because it's like I don't see a path for me to get home.
We're in the United States. Why is this? This don't make sense. We are in the United States. Why are we struggling to get home? I don't understand. It's not like we're in another country. And the whole time I'm sitting in the airport, I'm like, dude, we are in the United States. Why is this an issue?
So after work on her end, she was able to get me a flight out of DC at like 6 o'clock.
Thanks, Jello Twitter.
6 o'clock Monday morning. But in the meantime, I went and brought an Amtrak ticket. So I took the Amtrak from Newark to DC. First time ever, not knowing how anything works. So I say all that to say, Forget Greyhound.
The family.
In the click,
They roll
you,
with
you, you in the click you claim. The staff, the label, the office workers, all of them.
all y'all.
And but they did give me a credit. I'm like, and I said this to them in a message. I don't know if it was email or a message. I was like, I'm never traveling you because they wouldn't give me a refund. I was like, I'm never traveling with you guys again, ever. And I think that ticket was like $100 some.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I didn't get that money back because it was like, we gave you a credit.
Yeah.
Greyhound,
The
man.
Greyhound Nightmare. That video is on our channel. If you have not seen not our Greyhound Nightmare, but our travel nightmare. And that's the crazy part was we were coming home from our group cruise and we didn't even start recording. And at some point I was like, we probably should be vlogging this.
Yeah, I was like, let's go ahead
and the more we vlogged, the more depressing.
The worse it got.
We went live from the airport.
It got worse.
It got so much worse. Like it just got. There were people. I don't even know where the cots came from. Like there were cots in the airport, and there were people sleeping in stores. Like I slept on a table, but not on the table. Like bent over, hunched over.
I slept on chair, like
bolted to the floor.
The chairs bolted to the floor. I slept on that for a couple minutes.
Yeah,
it was one of the worst days. Like outside of like, like tragedies, it was like one of the worst days of my life.
And talking about feeling like a failure when you got your kid with you and you cannot get your child home and they just looking at you because Shay was with us. And I know how I felt, and I never voiced this to you. I felt like such a failure that we could not get her home. So I can imagine how you felt because you were like, I got my daughter and my wife. And you know what I mean? So
I didn't feel like a failure because
I know you didn't, but I'm just saying, like, just we couldn't get home.
Oh yeah, I felt
the conversation was always if it comes open and there's 2 seats versus 3, y'all get on the flight.
Yeah, I mean that was never a thing to me. Like that was always going to be the case.
Because the first time we were like, nah, we're not separating.
Who said that?
No, I said that.
Oh.
I was like, nah, we're not separating. And then we missed the flight by like one of us could get on the flight, but not 2 of us. And then after that one, I was like, I gotta go home.
It was literally never my thought.
I gotta go home, man. Y'all, I was crying on the inside because I couldn't really, because I didn't want him to see me upset. Because if I get upset, Brandon is like ready to tear the earth down. So I didn't want him to see me upset, but at the same time, I was internally. The tears were just running, and I was just like, dude, I feel stir crazy. Like I feel like right now we've been in this airport for 2 days, walking from one terminal to the next. It felt like that Tom Hanks movie, where he couldn't leave the airport. And it was like, and they kept saying, like the first night, yeah, they gave us a hotel, but the second night they wouldn't give us a hotel because they were like, oh, it storms. And I'm like, dude, I can't. y'all, please. All of that for 30,000 points, which is the equivalent of what, $300? I think we did a calculation because somebody on TikTok was like, y'all don't know how to do the math and that's more. And I was like, nah, we went on their website. It's like $300. Yeah. Yeah. So that's our horror story and why we will never take a bus. And then we're all the way back to the travel nightmare. I've looked at the train idea is a good idea. I went it. I went the train, but not the Greyhound. We're thinking of taking Amtrak from New York for both of our cruises.
It's like if you, and it's honest to good, like if you get like a roommate, because a roommate can take care of 2 people.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at it's not as much as a flight, but it's flight-ish prices for a roommate.
Right.
If you're just trying to get in coach, then you're gravy.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to get like some privacy, then that's going to cost you. But
yeah. Also, what I've learned is just kind of watching Amtrak. Since I've recently become obsessed with trains, just kind of watching them. They do have regular like sales that are random. So in January, they had a sale where a buy one get one free sale. So if you booked a roomette, you booked it for the price of one person, and then the second person got to ride it in for free. But you had to book it by for a ride by the end of March, which didn't make sense for us, so it wasn't a point for us to do it. But they do offer random sales like that all the time, so just kind of pay attention to Amtrak. Hey, Keisha, thanks for being
Hey,
here.
Keisha, thank you for being here.
Derek, hey, Derek LaFleur, how are you? Derek said, I will take the train from where I am in Memphis to New Orleans. It's cheaper and it's just a 1 hour difference to go there from driving 5 to get there. It makes sense to me.
I think you're gonna see. That's the thing. If flight prices go up, what is that going to do to train? Because right now, it makes the most sense to take. If you have the time to spare, it just makes the most sense to take a train.
Yeah. Teresa said I drove my car to Orlando for a cruise and parked at the shuttle lot.
I guess that's where you can also catch the deals at the shuttle lot.
Yeah, at the shuttle lots. Yeah, that makes sense. Has anybody ever done the auto train? The only thing about an auto train is you have to wait in line. And apparently the videos I've watched for hours on end for them to load your car onto the train. But not only do you got to buy a ticket for your car, you still got to buy a ticket for yourself. So that's like, I don't know if it's worth it, but I really enjoyed your Virgin Voyages. Thank you. We appreciate it. You can reach me by Trailways. Just get there if you can. All right. Anita Baker. Is that Anita Baker or Roberta Flack? Who was it?
I feel like a bad black person for not knowing that.
Travel Adventures with Eric B. Hey, man.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here. Got to get some friends that work at airports and get them buddy passes. $60 round trip for 2 people on Spirit. Ken Hill. First of all, thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Funny you should say that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to get a job at the airport. They told me I wouldn't qualify.
That's not where I thought you were going.
I already know where I was going. But I'm just saying. They told me I wasn't qualified to sell airline tickets. I'm not going there. Them roommates are expensive. Brandon?
They are. They are. But I think we're just gonna do it for vlog's sake.
Yeah.
And just do it one time, and then if we like it, we'll do it again.
Because we have some route ideas that we want to try, and then plus we have, if we ever do the summer travel thing that we were supposed to do last summer that I botched, then.
I'm sorry you were speaking your truth.
Then we have some different routes we have planned out already. So we've been doing some research. So even though we're not cruising, we will be doing something. I have driven to Florida from Virginia several times because some of my family didn't fly. It can be cost effective, but exhausting. However, didn't have to worry about bags.
And that is true. And it's all like it's everything you do. Everything you do, it's always cost. It's a cost benefit analysis with everything you do. Because if you fly, then you got to think about, well, this is going to cost a bunch of money.
Yeah.
If you drive, you're going to be like, this is exhausting. If you take a train, you're going to be like, man, why is this taking so long?
Right.
So it's just like, it's like cost benefit analysis with everything.
Thank you. It's actually a wrestling shirt, but I got it when we went to Brooklyn. So thank you. I appreciate it. I agree. These flights are getting ridiculous. But if I ever have to round trip down to Florida, I'm just going to stop cruising. I can't do it. If I have a road trip, sorry. Yeah, because from where you are, yeah, that's got to be crazy. That's got to be crazy.
Yeah, just thankfully for a road trip for us, like it's not that bad of a drive, and
we've done it multiple times.
Yeah, we try to do one road trip kind of
we kind of like road tripping though.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we road trip for our honeymoon, so we kind of like road tripping. I think it gives us time together too. That you'll get it on a flight, but I kind of like taking the road trips.
It is travel. It's absolutely travel algebra.
It is.
It is absolutely travel algebra. Like it's almost travel calculus at this point.
Or just move to Florida. It was on the table a couple of years ago.
Okay, or if I want to go somewhere that's not Florida.
But it was on the table a couple of years ago. I get what you're saying, but it was.
I get what he's saying. I'm being picky.
But it actually was. I don't know. We'll revisit that again. But got a factor in paying to park at the port.
It's just everything's always this and it's always that. It's always something to consider.
Johnny said, you don't need a roommate on the train. Those coach seats recline all the way back with good leg support.
Okay.
So the girl, now this won't be us because we are together. But the girl I watched today was like, she caught it from Greensboro to Florida. She caught it from Greensboro to Orlando. And it was just her. And she said the whole train ride, the guy that was in the seat next to her was on FaceTime and TikTok with no headphones the whole train ride. And she was like, you think I'm lying? And she would just put in the raw footage and you could literally hear his phone conversation or him listening to TikTok videos. And she would just be sitting there like, you got to deal with it. I mean,
that's diabolical.
That's crazy. Like with no headphones?
That's diabolical.
You don't care about nothing.
At least on a flight, they'll be like, "Nah, cut that shit off."
Yeah. On the flight's like, put your headphones on.
And they tell you before you even take off, be considerate and have some earplugs.
Yeah. Eric B said, I'm just glad I'm carry on and backpack. I had too many bad experiences with check bags. Crazy.
Yeah, because we again pound on wood. Like we haven't had any issues with our luggage here, but that happens more than what you would like to think with people.
Right. I've lost several deposits because the flights never came down. They just came out the gate high. And it be like that. It does be like that. Yola said Brightline is not bad. Oh, I love Brightline. I absolutely love Brightline. And the pricing is not bad either. So I would do Brightline time and time again. Hey Edna, how are you?
Hey Edna, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Leah said, I can drive Miami to home on 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Hey, my name is Liam, and I live in I live in Orlando. I live in Florida, and I can get places in less than 6 hours. Ha ha ha
ha. The car drive is 20 hours. I don't even want to think about it. I will go to New York or DC, never that far. It's 20 hours. That's in a car. So you're doubling that.
The most we've done is 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's Miami's the cutoff.
You know what the one that was longest, that it felt the longest, which is probably the one you're talking about, Allure.
Oh,
Let me tell y'all about this one right here, coming back from Allure. And if you're not familiar with the Allure vlogs, the vid cut up to Brandon on the ship. So we were separated for like 3 days. That was a sad vlog. I cried a lot during that vlog. So when we get off the ship and we're finally reunited, now we're in this cocoon where we have to, because we drove to Florida. Me, Shay, my mom, and Brandon. We drove to Florida. We drove to Fort Lauderdale from Raleigh. So what was that, 11, 12 hours? It was about 12 hours.
From where?
From Raleigh to Fort Lauderdale.
It's about 12 hours.
But we stopped in Orlando first. And then that night we got up. But on the way back, because he was sick, we're in the car just praying for 12 hours. Please, Lord. Please. And like every time he's wearing like 3 masks, like he's wearing gloves. We're sanitizing everything. We're all in this car driving back. And he wouldn't let nobody drive. He drove back sick. He would not let anybody drive. And I don't know why he does this to himself, but he does.
And by anybody, you mean you?
Yes, you wouldn't let me drive. And I was like, dude, please. He would not let me drive. The train isn't an option for us. Because y'all in Vegas.
Funny enough, we're thinking about taking a train to Vegas, but that
we know
requires,
that's gonna take some days.
That requires some maneuvering
Yeah.
around the United States to do that.
Yeah, because we can't take a direct train from. We have to take a train to Chicago.
Yes.
And then take the train from Chicago to Vegas. So, yeah.
So what happens when the train is not an option for you?
Right.
So now you're just stuck with those high ass flight costs.
Or you cruise out of LA. But if you don't, all the ships are in Florida.
Yeah, all the good ships are out of Florida.
She said, sail away, eat, and go to bed, and do better the next day.
Bro, it is basically it. Especially like if you got friends on board, it is.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
It is okay. You get the adrenaline hit when you get on the ship, and that lasts until about 6.
And if you didn't take a ship pre-sail away nap,
you're not taking one of those because more likely your boarding time is stupid.
Yeah.
And you can't get into your room until 1-2.
Yeah.
So you're probably not taking one of those. So again, you get on the ship, you got the adrenaline going to about 6.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, 7. And then dinner happens. And then after dinner,
forget it.
All bets are off.
Your stomach full, your eyes get low.
You may see me at a show, but more than likely, we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna leave dinner around 7:30, 8 o'clock. We're gonna go walk around the ship, maybe see what's going on, and then be like, I'm ready to go to bed. And that's usually around 9 or 10 o'clock. Yeah. On a morning, if you get in the morning of a cruise, that's usually how it works.
Yeah. That's what happened on Virgin. Because our flight got delayed and we got in the day of the cruise and all that traveling.
Yep, about 9:30. Right?
I was like, I'm going to bed. I can't do it no more. Y'all just got to see me tomorrow. Keon said Amtrak from Vegas to Miami, and it was about 86 hours. Not for me.
86 hours is, if I do my math right, 3.5 days.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I found like just by being so involved and enthralled with this whole like train travel thing, I found so many different types of trains that's just in the United States, not even like other countries, but like there's definitely some beautiful types of trains in other countries, but just in the United States alone, different train routes and like sightseeing train. I've really become obsessed. And I still love Jeb Brooks, so ain't nobody gonna take.
But would you do 3.5 days on the train?
I would. And the reason why I'm saying I would is because just watching some of those videos, I'm very much like a scenery person, and just seeing the different parts of the country that I probably would never drive to see, and I would get to see it on a train. Even if you drive it, you're still not going to see some of the places you're going to see on a train. It's not something I would do all the time, and I'm not going to do it with a purpose of if I'm doing it with a purpose of getting on the ship, that's a week. You got to go ahead and plan to be ahead of time to even get on the ship. So you got to like plan properly, but I would do it just because I am like one of those type of people. I would love to just watch the scenery and all that stuff. Brandon put the whole beard in the camera, not one gosh damn time.
I meant what I said.
It did. You can't let a credit go to waste. That's money. We're gonna be donating that to one of the kids.
I would like if I could donate it, I would, because I'm never using. If you want to take Greyhound, I can see if I can still got it. I don't think it expires. If I still got it, if you want to take Greyhound, hit us up and we'll work something out.
She said, take that bus to Richmond and use that credit.
Take the bus to Richmond, and then catch a flight.
Basically. Hey.
Gosh damn, man.
That's another vlog. See what you did, see? That's another vlog.
That's actually a good idea.
It's a good idea because now it's not like the old, because, you know, Raleigh has built a new bus station because the bus station is not where it used to be. That Raleigh bus station, it used to be, but it's nice now. And the Greyhound station, and now the Amtrak station, they got a brand new Amtrak station that's really, really nice. And like, even from my hometown, you have to actually, you can't even like, from my whole, this is how rural and like on the coast my hometown is. I caught the bus once, but I had to drive an hour from Beaufort to New Bern to get on the bus to catch a Greyhound to go to Raleigh. So somebody had to drive me an hour to catch a Greyhound to go to Raleigh. Now, if you get on the Greyhound, you can't even pick up the Greyhound in New Bern. I think you have to pick it up in like Goldsboro. So you have to drive to the Greyhound station to catch the Greyhound to the Amtrak station in like Goldsboro, something like that. So yeah, it's still a maneuver to even get to Amtrak.
Greyhound just gives me the willies.
I drove to Port Canaveral from ATL the day of a cruise, and I basically lost the first day because I was so tired.
Yeah, man, like getting in the day of a cruise, you might as well eat that first.
Yeah, that first day is gone.
Yeah,
it's gone. She said, "Do it for the vlogs." Yellow said, "Yes, test it out again."
Y'all ain't right.
Would you test a United flight with a layover? No, I'm asking now. Would you test a United flight with a layover in Newark for a vlog? Just to see.
Probably, yeah.
I would be so shell. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would be so shell. I don't know if I can handle it.
I would definitely have some. And this is not to like make light of like PTSD. I will probably have some
level,
some version,
yeah,
some non-serious version of PTSD.
Yeah. No, it's because we could do it from Raleigh to Newark to get on a cruise in Bayonne.
That's always gonna happen.
It's for a cruise. 15 hours from New York to ATL.
Yes, because it's about the same amount of time from here to Orlando.
Yeah.
And she's saying you don't even need to do the. But see, here's my problem. The last time, the only time I took the Amtrak, I had to sit in like the common area. Like it was. I guess it was coat. I can't remember what they call it, but I had to share a table with like
four. You in the kitchen. You in like the galley where people sit and eat.
So I had to share that with four because there was no other seats.
No seats. Leo said, "Yes, see the vlogs. The people on the bus would be a viral video alone."
You think we were like? I'm trying to figure out how we would vlog and not get like. Again, I don't deal with a certain group, and I guess this is made for a good vlog. I don't deal with a certain group of people very well.
I would vlog it. I would have.
We can vlog it.
I would have to hold the camera. Brandon would not do good. We are here for the content.
No, y'all, no, bro, y'all.
They ain't trying to set us up. They trying to set us up.
Y'all got us on the con. Like you got us on the con.
I know you lying.
I know you fucking lying, bro. I can't.
I wouldn't tell you on that one.
I'll do almost anything for content. Like I really like. I will almost consider anything for content. I would not remotely try to consider taking a Greyhound bus. And what Richmond is like? What 3 hours from here? My home. Bryce is from Richmond.
Yeah,
that's like 3 hours from here. That'd be a long 3 hours.
Travel SVC said the megabus, you can get on the megabus for like $5 and go straight to Atlanta.
I know that bus smell crazy.
Greyhound will be my absolutely last resort. New York got the cheers buses. $10 get you to North Carolina.
Cut my life into pieces.
The China bus. I mean, we talked about the China bus before. New York got the China bus.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my last resort.
This is my last resort.
He just said, Miss Tanya, I heard you loud and clear. I know you lying. Brandon Brown is standby. They put him on standby.
On a Greyhound
ticket with no seat. They just took your money. Keisha said, Will, my husband and son took one to New York to get passports renewed. Driver had to pull over and pull a gun on a passenger that had pulled his own. They pulled his on another passenger. My husband said, never again. Yo, everybody this Wild Wild West, everybody just pulling guns on the flight, on the bus.
It's like the Office episode where they're just pulling guns. And Keisha, I don't do good with that. I don't.
Brandon would have been in the luggage compartment.
I don't do good with that. I don't do good with shit like that.
Y'all don't nail.
Now I'm getting the willies just thinking about it. No.
Will said those buses are death traps. Whoa, that's crazy. He said, that's tough.
Like, bro, you really going?
He said, man, that's crazy. Yo, you work here. That ain't nothing for you to say to me right now. Man, that's crazy. Ain't nothing. You can't do nothing?
It looked like a Greyhound bus station. The people, it was just like and then this lady tried to come sell me candy. It's old, like I don't know where she had been. It was
what's her name from Snow White? Wasn't her with Apple, was it?
Maybe.
I got a Longhorn gift card just the other day. We'll take. Oh, you don't eat Longhorn? We like Longhorn.
We do like
you want to trade for Greyhound?
Somebody said on Twitter, if you eat Longhorn, then you nasty. Oh, God, yeah.
I guess I'm Longhorn?
Nasty motherfucker.
How much is the credit?
I can't even remember. It was like $100.
Yes, the live from the airport made us so sad for y'all. I was ready to drive and get y'all. My mommy van could have handled it. If we had known, honey, we probably would look. We paid.
It got so bad. Siobhan was going to drive from North Carolina to New Jersey, which is about a 12-hour drive to come get me.
Then he was like, no. So I was like, catch the train to DC, and I'll pick you up in DC. I'll drive to DC. I think that was the other alternative.
Yeah, DC's like 6 hours.
Yeah, I was going to drive to DC. So once I made it back home, I was like, just let me get like 3 hours of sleep. If I can get some sleep, I'm getting back on the road and I'm coming to get you. So, and luckily we didn't have to do that. So, Carmelin for the win. Hey, fam.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We beat y'all home and y'all left first. Right.
And they had travel issues themselves.
They had travel issues too. And my aunt and uncle had travel issues because they flew to New York. Their flight they were going to Oklahoma. Their flight got laid over in New York, and they still beat us home. Man, y'all flew past the house and trapped us in Newark for 3 days. It's crazy. Greyhound, trash. Megabus, trash.
Hefty. Copyright, little Timmy.
Copyright, Timmy.
Pretty Timmy, yeah.
Timmy. 100% facts. Let's see here. And Megabus finally went under. I rode them from DC to Canada. The dumb things you do for in your youth. DC to Canada? No, I guess it's closer than New York to Canada. But gracious sakes.
I can only imagine the debauchery and the smells coming from that megabus on the way to Canada.
Not DC to Canada on the big head buses. Wow, on your brain. Let's see here. They still booking trips. Website said tickets to more than 750 cities in North America. I'm a pass though, for sure. Not the big head bus. See, said I was 27 and wanted to get to Carnival in Toronto. These 40-year-old bones and wisdom won't let me do it now. Going there wasn't bad. Coming back was hell.
And in your youth, see, you're 27. That's not youth. Even though I wish I was 27 now. 27 is my what card? Why is my card? She doesn't know either. You didn't know the lyrics to the song either.
I knew the lyrics of the song.
But you were like...
I didn't know who sang it directly. But I knew it was one of them two people.
Why's my card always
You didn't know if it was one of them two people.
Well, why's my card always getting revoked?
I can see the video and everything.
Why's my card always getting revoked?
Apparently your card you never got yours.
I never got it back.
Do it for the experience. Plus, if you fly, you can't bring certain things that you can when you drive. If I ever have to road trip to Florida, I'm not coming back. Even when I lived in Florida, I didn't drive down there. Hey.
I wouldn't want to drive in Florida either because people are not great drivers down there. Shout out to the people in Florida.
Speaking of Florida cruises in the house. We have 4 ports in Florida, 2 of which are a 25-minute Uber ride to each. Miami and Fort Lauderdale. No planes, trains for us. We get too stressed out.
It's one of the few benefits of living in Florida.
I love road tripping, but the destination matters. Not too many hours.
Yeah, I think 12 hours is my max for driving in a day.
I turned around and told the dude turn down his headphones on Amtrak from NC to DC. I don't think I got the balls anymore. I used to be spicy. Now I'm like, I gotta live. That's my motto every time.
You wouldn't say anything?
I don't know. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So on Lush, Shay was so embarrassed. I ain't care. On Lush, there was this group of boys. They probably between the ages of like 19 and 22. And they were running up and down the deck. Like, and then they went to the elevator bank. Well, you know the elevator bank echoes. They were yelling and screaming, and they were being so loud to the point of like, I am to the point I can handle a lot of stuff. I get overstimulated quickly now. In my nice ripe age, I get overstimulated very quickly. And it was like 7 of them, and they were all yelling. And my brain was vibrating. Like the more they yelled, the more my brain just was like boo, 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 boo. I was like, hey, y'all ain't gotta be this loud. Y'all ain't even got look, they already be talking about us on these cruise ships. Don't give them a reason to talk about us. Y'all got to do better than this. Shay just started laughing. I know she was embarrassed, but my brain was vibrating. Like, what's the point of y'all being this loud? So I would say I wouldn't do it. But they were kind of embarrassed. Like, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Then I felt bad because I'm like, I'm really that woman. I'm that older lady that I'm that older lady. But I didn't care. Like, they were with it. Cut it out. So I don't know. I don't know if I would have said something. You think I would have said something?
You probably been. It would have been 51-49.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
It had to push me.
Yeah.
It had to push me. I don't like when people be talking and listening to their phones while I'm in the bathroom.
Wait a minute, what?
What you doing? What you doing?
Can I have your phone?
No.
Why?
No, absolutely
Why?
not. No, you cannot. No.
Can you cut March Madness on the man?
No, I'm not. They would. We had this conversation. They would still be looking for that idiot. Put it down. Put it down. We already had this conversation. Hi, Samara.
Hi, Samara. Thank you for being
here. The longest drive I ever did, again, dumb in my youth, Hampton to Houston, a full day in the car.
Oof.
That's
Drive Virginia to Houston. Was it over a boy?
Do you like Miami, Port, or Fort Lauderdale better?
Miami.
Miami
has a little bit more convenience.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale can be a hassle.
Yeah.
To
especially
get to.
Last situation.
Yeah, so because Fort Lauderdale can be a hassle to get to. So Miami.
Yeah.
Easily Miami.
Yeah. Wow, non-stop 9 hours is my max without stopping.
Without stopping?
What your bladder be doing? Because I got to stop. I got to stretch my legs or something. Watch it because Pitt, West, what? You know I can't read. They may call it train service, but they put you on a bus, though, for some leg of the journey. Oh, okay. So just depending on out west. That makes more sense now. Vegas has no train. It's probably a bus to the next train station.
Yeah, because that's what we've seen. Like, there's no direct way via train. Like, it's very weird to finesse a train to.
Yeah. Bob says he's never done Amtrak either. # book it. I'm going to look into it. Oh, we're not getting Bob on the train game. Come on, Bob. We're going to meet y'all in the middle. Don't have no money on the table. Don't leave no money on the table. Don't leave no money on the table. There you go. Wilson.
Ugh. I hope you're not talking about it.
Right. I tried already listening to how to get to the bus. Heck nah. Yeah, I'm tired. It's a lot. It was a lot. So, yeah, I think it was from, you got to catch the Greyhound to Wilson to get on the train. The cafe car, that's where it was. You were in the cafe car.
Yeah, I was on the cafe car because there was nowhere else to sit. And I'd had to share, it was not a good time.
Not in the common area, peasants.
As C calls it, gym pop.
Gym pop. Yeah, trains aren't always that busy. Everybody was trying to get home after that United incident.
Yeah, because it shut down pretty much the entire.
We tried to rent a car.
East Coast.
No cars. It was nothing. It was nothing. Let's see. We will see you all again soon. Heading out. Good evening. Thank you for being here.
We appreciate you.
It. She said, I screamed. Let's see. My mom took the mega bus from ATL to Kansas.
Yes.
Trying to be grown.
Your mom?
Your mama? Your mama?
What she have going on?
The China bus out of DC would literally put a couple of chairs in the bathroom, by the bathroom in its heyday when it was oversold.
I'm gonna be all the way real with you. If they're like, hey, yeah, you can get on, but there's some I don't know if I would have took that trying to get back home. I might would have.
You probably would have on that situation. You would have sat right in the bathroom. Okay, Papa Roach.
You see it. See, me and Regina are like
music twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, them buses stayed blowing tires and running out of brakes. I ain't ready to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I can't. Because again, I don't deal with certain stuff well. So no.
Fun fact, I was on a Greyhound bus. I was a Greyhound bus driver. I think you told us that before,
Yeah.
Leo.
So you know the deep dark secrets.
She said she wasn't selling just candy.
And you were probably right. She did call me handsome way too many times.
All right, Mother Gotham, back up. Back up. If I boarded a bus and Leah was a driver, I would cackle so hard.
Leah, have you ever had to threaten anybody?
Right. That's a fact. They'll fill the bus up to standing room only. You'll be standing for hours on the train.
I don't know if I did at that point. I can almost assure you that I would not have taken that. If I had to stand for 14 hours, no.
She said, yeah, fam, you got to take that ride for $100. We might make a vlog out of it.
It's bullshit.
Keisha said, Liam, I can totally see you driving a Greyhound.
Tickets, please.
Liam, were you a gun-carrying Greyhound driver? Best laid plans every single time.
Every single time.
Every single time.
You want to make God laugh?
Tell me your plans.
Tell me plans.
Listen, I should have had a YouTube eons ago if these phones could talk. Right. Hashtag I gotta live. Not, I got to live, okay?
Because you want to explain to them what had happened to you at the gas station yesterday?
So I was pumping gas. And I had a dollar amount in my head of how much gas I was going to pump because I just had to do a little bop bop. So I'm pumping gas and I hear this man yelling and he zooms in front of the car. So I'm already on edge. The guy pumping across from me, he looking at me, I'm looking at him. And then there's a lady, she just gets in her car, pulls off. She didn't even pull her gas. Then the guy starts yelling and zoomed behind me. So I'm like, yo, it was 80 degrees here yesterday. Y'all understand this. Yesterday was 80 degrees. He had on a full triple fat goose, all black sweats. He looked like he was about ready to get some action. Okay. He was ready for the action. He goes over to the sidewalk. Now, the guy that's at the pump on the other side of me, I can't see the actual store because he has like a F-350. So I can't see past him. So I'm like, yo, he arguing with somebody, and the way they're arguing, like some stuff about to pop off. My man moved that. He got his car. He was like, he moved that truck. There wasn't nobody there. It wasn't nobody there. He was just yelling at nothing, at people. And he was cussing and like he was about to pop off. So I got in my car. I drove off too. Everybody just abandoned the gas station. This was around what time?
Maybe noon.
Around noon. We were out last night, and about 8:30, we were on our way back home. He's still standing in front of the gas station, fussing. He was still there. Dude had been sitting out there arguing all day. Gas station attendants in my day would have called the police. Now they just let you intimidate people away from the pumps.
Yeah, that's costing you business.
Yeah, for sure. So I have those moments in my now 52nd year. Good, they had home training. Yeah, they did, but I couldn't, y'all. My brain was just like, you know that toothache commercial where the tooth go boom, 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 boom. That's what my brain was doing. They were yelling so hard, and I was just like, I can't. Like, somebody, please, where your mama's at? I know y'all old enough to be up here, but y'all got to do better than this. Right, reminder that baby in the emergency room, little smart ass. That baby in the emergency room. Not a March Madness withdrawal attack.
Yeah, the only reason I'm saying it because it's actually like a game coming down to the wire, so that's one reason.
Not too hard. Nah, I never did dumb stuff for boys. I did dumb stuff for fun. Me and my homegirls made a spring break trip.
Okay. Not for those boys.
Hey, Dre, how are you?
Hey, thank you for being here.
What's going on? Hope you and Nicole are doing well. He said, hey, guys, sorry we missed several shows. You know life. We are here.
We know.
We appreciate you, fam.
We know.
We do know. We appreciate you. All my boy dumb stuff was local. They ain't deserve my travel fund. I know that's right. I think my longest drive was from Little Rock to Columbia, South Carolina, when my son graduated from the service there.
That's a worthy trip.
That's a worthy trip.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
No, I stooped the stretch, get snacks. I meant overnight or to sleep. Okay, so if you sleep, then yeah, okay, I can say I can get 9 hours. We made the drive from Vegas to Michigan, 30 hours. That's a drive. For the train, you leave out of Kingsman, Arizona. He did stop at Arizona.
Oh, is that what it
He
was?
did stop at Arizona. He did. Now I'm trying to figure out how he got to Vegas, but I do remember the video I watched. He did stop at Arizona.
30 hours.
30 hours is crazy.
How many times y'all stopping in 30 hours?
We stopping every 3 to 4. And 30 out.
We're obviously not doing that.
Mm-mm.
We're not doing that in one drive.
No,
like we're sleeping overnight.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Miami Port has more to do within the port area. Yeah. No. We would have to drive 2 hours to Arizona to get to the Amtrak.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Jim Pop.
Again, got that. That's C's thing. That's
Yeah.
I stole that.
Yeah, Amtrak gets weird when it's full. When it's full, people will lay out across seats and pretend to be asleep, knowing folks need to sit. And I'm sorry, you're gonna have to scooch, just a little scooch. Thank you, Regina. Be sure to hit that like button if you have it. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Regina. We appreciate you.
I can definitely see Liam saying that's tough.
I can too.
And close the Greyhound door.
I can too. I absolutely. He was like, and
that's tough.
That's tough.
All right. All right, now I got to close the door. No, most people on my bus didn't do anything. They were quiet, probably tired.
Probably because your route was up down south.
C said they were homeless. The mega bus stop in Atlanta was right across the street from Magic City. Was it?
That should tell you everything.
That's crazy.
That should tell you about everything you need to know about the megabus.
I drove for MTA when I lived in New York. I have stories for days. I bet. Big Zill says parkers after dark. What we doing?
I don't know.
What we doing? Okay.
Not story time.
Wait, is it mute or am I muted? I hope it's not mute. We need some dramatic music, YOLO. Triple fat goose coat and 80-degree temps will make you crazy. He was crazy before he put that coat on, Keisha. He was already crazy. He was definitely crazy before he put that coat on. Maybe he was just cold, thin blood or something. Liam ain't that much thin blood in the world. What's something wrong with that man? Man, that is my favorite saying. Where your mama at? Because I was saying quick. Where your mama at? Gracious sakes, what y'all doing? Because you are 21 on a cruise. I know she is close. Right.
I know you didn't pay for this yourself.
You ain't pay for this. And you can't get a cabin. So she got somebody up. Somebody got to be of age. You got to be what, 21? 22? Yeah, you got to be of age. Depending on the cruise line. I was watching Jeb. I like watching it. I love Jeb. Jeb Brooks, brother. Like you see, Jeb just dropped that new heat.
I hate you. You're an idiot.
I love Jeb Brooks. I do. And then when they started cruising, hold on now. Don't get twisted. He ain't getting no Carnival Royal now. He doing like Queen Mary and Cunard and all. But when they started cruising, I was real locked in. They doing the big sailboat cruises and stuff like that. But Jeb Brooks, that's my guy. That's my guy. If I ever go to Greensboro and I run into Jeb Brooks, I'll be a happy camper.
Is that he's from
Greensboro? Yeah, he's from Greensboro. Shane might run into him. No, you know it. We stopped about 7 times gas to get back on the road.
See, they stopped 7 times, but they say they
ain't lingered. They just got gas.
They ain't lingered. Yeah. Because you couldn't do that.
No, I got to stretch my legs a little bit. Getting gas ain't enough stretching. I drove from Houston to Los Angeles, only stopping for bathrooms and food and gas. This is some strategic placement for Megabus. Magic City is crazy. Imagine getting on a Megabus knowing it's stopping across the street from Magic City and you just getting on it because it's going to Magic City. We're thinking of a Mediterranean cruise, but would like to fly to Spain and return to Miami. Okay.
Yeah, because I remember we were looking at flights to Paris, and you were like, "Wait a minute now, all these flights ain't created."
Yeah, they ain't all equal. No,
all these flights aren't created equal.
Yellow said, "Yes, it was right across from Magic City." I remember asking my friend if we can do a girls' trip on a Megabus. I just wanted to see what it was like. It wasn't me. She didn't ask me that. She asked somebody, but it wasn't me. I don't want to see nothing like that bad. On a Megabus? She said, I just want to see what it was like.
I don't really think. I think Sid's like me. I don't think she deals well with a certain group of people. I don't think
she do either. Florida Cruises said we will contact you for the middle. All right, fam. All right, I'm here for it. Thank you. Yeah, Jeb cruises. He does. He's getting into the cruise game now. Jeb,
not the cruise game.
He's getting into the cruise game. Jeb got it so good. And Jeb just flew to Miami to take a flight because they had Shake Shack burgers. And he wanted to see if the Shake Shack burger on the plane was just as good as his Shake Shack burger at Shake Shack. Come on, Jeb. I want to get to that status. I just want to take a flight to try a burger. That's it.
Or C did a couple years ago. Well, she just took
she did a little quick mileage run.
Bop degree. Was it degrees?
Yeah.
Bop degrees just for mileage sake.
I don't think it was. Where was it? It wasn't Greece, was it?
I thought it
a little mileage run.
I just want to go here. I got to get these miles in. Just go here.
A little 48 hours, a little bop. Yeah, you know what I mean? I wish. Yes, he only does luxury. Jeb will be flying back and forth from London to the U.S. 3 times in first class. Jeb was like, listen, today we're going to try all 3 major airlines. And in all 3 airlines, we're going to tell you about their business class seats. I love Jeb. And on the greener grass scale, bam, and he break out a little, come on, Jeb, what's a pitch? Come on, Jeb, tell me what's a pitch? I don't need to know none of that. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. But when he bring out that greener grass tape measure, I be locked in. I'm like, because Jeb said I got enough room to sit down. And I got enough leg room to stretch. Because of pitch. Okay? Jeb said it. Y'all better get into it. Jeb pays for the top rooms on the cruise ship. I don't even think I think they be giving, he said they paid for them. But I feel like they be inviting them on them ships.
He's got invited on something now.
Come on now. He said what they paid. I think he mean what we would have paid if they didn't sponsor this. Yeah. I think that's what he meant. Well, when they got on that Queen Mary ship, and Jeb was like, I don't know how, we don't dress up, but how did the YouTubers do it? I was like, come on, Jeb, you a YouTuber. Trying to act like you on YouTube. Come on, I don't know how the YouTubers film. Come on, Jeb. I love Jeb Brooks. That is almost human trafficking. Florida Cruise said, let's try this again. Fly to Spain and return to Miami. Just one flight. We'll contact you for this trip. Amazing. Amazing. That sounds like an amazing trip. And I hope the money works out to where I can go to. Brady said, listen now.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Yellow said, Siobhan got me hooked on Jeb over a year ago. Y'all love some Jeb now. I remember when we first started talking about Jeb on this line. This was somebody's dream medicine. That was like somebody put something.
I'm sure there's a YouTube video. It was like, hi. So today we're taking the Mega Bus to Magic City.
Are the wings just as good as they said they were? In Magic City. Play airlines to Paris. You may have to drive to Baltimore, though. There you go. Play.
And that's not the one I was looking at?
Ain't that the one? Yeah, because ain't that the one Raquel was like, they weighed her purse or something like that. Like, they weigh everything. Like, you got to be on the T. That's going to be one time where I'm going to have to pack to wash. Like, I'm going to have to wash some while I'm gone. Yellow said, my girlfriend and I went to Magic City once. We had to see it. What was it like in there? It is.
Did it smell crazy in there?
It is after dark. Hold on. What was it like in there? Yeah, what was it like in there, fam? She said, I did a hostel in Thailand for a few nights to see what it was like. Never again if these phones could talk. You need to make that a series and tell the stories for members only and name it If These Phones Could Talk. That's what you need to do. I need to know these stories. Right, he can only do so much with these flights. Yeah, he had to expand his horizons, honey. Jeff said, let me see what the waters is about.
Flights and trains.
Because he kind of got me into the train travel thing too. I would never bob to Greece again, but I lived.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's on some international players club.
She said she had to do a mileage run real quick. I need the miles, baby. Yellow said, here's how I'm doing my bop soon. Right. I'm telling you, he give you great information. If y'all don't know Jeb Brooks, y'all need to get on it. I had Shake Shack tonight for the first time, and it was, $6 for a lemonade and $10 for a bacon burger. $6 for a lemonade. Yeah. I would have pulled away from the window right there. $6.
$6.
And I took my ass to Shake Shack after that video.
Not Jeb out here influencing.
Okay. Fries was $5. Nah. And as good as I love me some fries, ain't no way in the world. $5? McDonald's, if y'all ain't had them free fry Fridays, y'all, they're a large fry about $4 and some change right now. I like me a good potato.
She does.
I do. Siobhan has a type. Just Google this Jeb fellow. He looks like a light-skinned redhead.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Wait. Keisha, hold on. Come on, Keisha, for real. I gotta look at him again. Did Jeb take a little whoop-de-whoop with him when he bops? He got a little whoop-de-whoop. They was business partners at first, and then, listen to me, I know all Jeb business. They was partners at first, and then they fell in love and got married. That's a little whoop-de-whoop. He sure do. Simon Wilson is a good travel channel. He does the worst places and the best places. I know, Will, you got me on Simon. You the one that told me about the worst train, the Indian train, and I watched that whole. They had people with machine gun. Listen, Will got me on Simon too, because I've been watching him too, and all his little train travels, and he goes like to Pakistan and do all these Man, come on. Wait, the whoop to whoop ain't his wife. No, that's his wife.
Well, it wasn't his wife at first.
It was not his wife at first. While you playing, that's a good video. Okay, it was a good video.
What?
The little Shake Shack video. Remember because I like the way he did this. Yeah. It was a different like vlogging style for him. No BP, I dropped $300 on that talent. It might have been good. Okay, let me find out.
What you find out? What?
Let me find out. She said she dropped $300. That was a good trip.
Siobhan ain't about to walk in nobody's strip club.
I've been to a strip show before. I ain't been to a strip club, and that was with my sister. My sister took me to one. I didn't know how they worked, so I spent all my ones on the first stripper. I didn't know he was a trash.
What, he showing P?
No, he wasn't showing no P.
To quote Juicy J, it ain't no strip club, they ain't showing P.
Mm-mm. I said, dang, y'all said I didn't let me spend all my ones on the first one. I didn't know how it worked. Didn't nobody tell me. And then I was like, dang, I ain't got nothing for you, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yellow said, wow, I've wondered about hostels before. Nah, I'm good. Too old anyway. It was wild because I bopped the grease, and then Delta swooped in and was like, hey, girl, here's some elite status. I folded quicker than a candy lady at the Greyhound station and hopped back to Delta.
This damn candy lady.
Was MC where the girl was back in the day that was twerking on the ceiling? Oh, I remember her. I remember her. ATL and Miami strip clubs had a golden era. Oh my goodness. Whew. I never made it, but it sounded amazing. And I was in awe. How'd she do that? How'd she do that? Not Yellow dropping in Cruise Casino money in Magic City. Not the Cruise Casino money. Yellow say, yes, girl. She dropped them bills.
I just want to go to see. I just want to see what the wings taste like.
Lord, this is a lunch conversation. Okay, get on the Megabus, ride down there to Magic City, go in and taste some wings, get on the Megabus, come back. Oh my goodness. First strip club experience, story for days. Nah, that was bad. My sister didn't do me right. They ain't even tell me. I fell in love with a stripper at KOD in Miami. Will said.
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
Tell.
No, I'm not telling shit.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't shit to tell.
Yeah, I know. Because your stripper era days, I was around, so I didn't know about this.
It was my bachelor.
You fell in love with a stripper?
No, because I was engaged.
Yeah. You did a lot of Delta be doing it right though.
Do they though? Delta do Delta be doing it right?
Not with a price. Except when Delta lands planes upside down though. That was one time, Leah, and you couldn't let it go. It happened one time. An old friend had a boyfriend who was a bouncer in a strip club in a not so nice club, pregnant stripper at all.
Yeah. We had one. You could tell she just came in there. I just texted him. I told him we was talking about strip clubs.
Not no blue frame.
I was like, hey, It wasn't by accident.
It wasn't by accident.
No, because I was like,
you told me. Yeah, I think you told
I texted him, was like, hey, we need to go. I literally just texted him, was like, hey, we need to go to Magic City just for the experience. He's like, why you say that? Because I'm talking about strip clubs in the lobby.
Pregnant stripper is one hell of a
Bro,
niche.
I just...
People love it, though. I ain't know people like big girl strippers like that neither. Like,
I saw... When we went, it was... You can tell she was just off on maternity leave, and the baby had just sucked all her out to them. Them things was flat as a pancake.
now she had tube socks on the pole.
She ain't have no. It was... You could tell that was sucked dry.
Roll up stuff.
No, baby, because she ain't had no.
Oh, that's right. She didn't have nothing. But she had to put something on to take it off.
No, you ain't really got to, because you're taking it off anyway.
You just come out there with
She ain't really have nothing. She ain't had nothing. She ain't had no damn thing.
Virginia said, Brandon, do tell.
I'm not telling you a thing.
I need them lemon peppers, the lemon pepper lube.
Because a basketball player, back when they were playing in a bubble for COVID, left the bubble to go to Magic City just to get some lemon pepper wings.
I remember you told me that. Did he get in trouble?
Yeah.
Delta does it right when they do it.
I need Delta to bring them prices down.
Would y'all have taken the $30,000 for the upside down landing on Delta?
No, it's $30,000 would have been like my starting point.
That's like the 30,000 points. Nah, upside down. Upside down.
You saying I almost died?
And $30,000 is all you got to offer?
No. You saying I almost lost my life. So almost not being here. And you think $30,000?
$30,000 ain't about to do it.
$30,000 would solve a lot of my problems.
But not that.
Not that much.
Not that much. Not a Blue Flame ATL strip club. Next week, Brandon gonna be saying, welcome to Parkers After Dark. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to organize a trip to Magic City.
All right, just let me know. If I didn't get hurt or nothing, I would have taken $30K.
For you almost dying?
No.
$30,000 you slipped and fell in some pee at the Costco.
Right, that's $30K. And you didn't really get hurt. But no.
Yeah, you slipped and fell in some pee at Costco. That's $30,000. Almost dying?
It's crazy.
It's crazy. No, you're gonna no. 30,000 is just like where we're going to start.
Yeah, we're gonna start talking about it.
Yeah, like we're gonna have a conversation.
Because nah. Tony said, I checked back in to be nosy real quick, and y'all talking about pregnant strippers. What the hell? Y'all turn it up when I can't be here. Y'all ain't right. Oh no. T said, bye. Bye, T.
T, we coming down there to go to Magic City.
On the mega bus.
We ain't coming in the mega bus.
We
hey,
just
T.
want to see how the wings are.
We coming to Atlanta to go to Magic City.
Pretty Timmy gonna take us.
Talk to us.
Oh my goodness. I need enough to pay off my house, at least in college tuition for my kid. Talk about it. Because $30K ain't it.
You need to run me at least 6 figures.
Y'all said not failing PP.
Failing P in Costco. Got me my settlement check for $30,000. I ain't got to work again.
Slim failing PP in Costco sales. Way too specific.
It's from King of the Lucky.
That's how he got his money.
From King of the Hill. Yeah.
Free flights for life.
And 6 figures.
And 6 figures. Yeah. And 6 figures. And give me a little piece of stock. I need a little piece of stock. $30K is like them $10 wine bottles Colin will be giving out when you complain. Like, it's just hope they take it and be quiet.
That's I can't say it.
Bryce said $30K for 180 on a plane, and I live. Not terrible. Bryce, I'm sorry. Now we gotta argue. We gotta argue. Argue. You hear me? Argue. Because $30K for one. Do you understand? And I still got to get over the trauma of what happened.
People have sued and got more money for less.
And then the traumatic experience of it. Nah. Keith says, see, you quote King of the Hill. You ain't never getting that car back. I love King of the Hill, though, so maybe I ain't got.
But Keisha.
King of the Hill is just a classic now, Keisha.
Now, come on now. Now, come on. What now? Black people don't watch King of the Hill?
We watch it. I watch it. I love King of the Hill. This was in Canada, so $30K US or Canadian dollars.
Shut up. Shut up.
Will said no. If they don't start with 6 figures, don't even call my phone.
Facts, bro. Like, don't even. 6 figures is where we're 6 figures is where we're gonna have to end up.
Bryce said, if I had jumped out or do something crazy, sure. I got $10K for my car accident. Hey, that's traumatic too. You probably could have asked for more. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because we'll tell you the backdoor method. You could have asked for more. My car was totaled and did a 180 into the ditch.
But that was because of it was between you, one person getting into. You mean if a company is responsible for you doing that 180 and getting you into the ditch, then we talking a little bit differently, right? Like,
I'm with it. You gotta convince me. Keisha, that PWI is showing he can't help it.
Bro, what is wrong with King of the Hill? I really need to know.
I didn't think it was washed. I thought it was just like, I like King of the Hill. Well, if that's the case, then take mine too, because I love Friends. Well, I watched every single episode multiple times. I watched what's the other show I watched? The one on that's on Netflix now. My Girls, Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, Gilmore. Yeah.
I watched my show.
I'm just trying to figure out.
I watched That's Just
New Girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory.
The Office. Like,
those are good shows. Take mine too, then. Take my card too. I think we all have something that will get our cars revoked.
Well, that's crazy. I didn't know King of the Hills what got the car revoked.
I didn't either. T. Reese said we bet what I missed. Oh, friend. Oh, friend.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
And if you have, where are there pregnant strippers there twerking on the ceiling?
Have you ever been to a strip club is the question.
Oh, my goodness.
Did T really leave? Because I really was saying about that Magic
she
City.
Said she had something to do.
Oh.
Let's see. Lawyer got to get their cut too. Right. That's what we said. So 30K ain't nothing. 30K ain't nothing. Just said, Bryce, I see you ain't called Top Dog Law. They pay based on damages. If I did 180 and I'm good, I'm cool with 30K. Lay them down that hill. We not, Bryce. We not.
When it is a Fortune 500 company
and emotional damages
who was being negligent, yeah, run me 6 figures.
Oh yeah, those billboards with Dan got me 790K.
What the hell did that? What?
They all over Florida, boy, everywhere.
What did it possibly could have happened to get a? They got hit by a truck of a company who's a $1 million to $1 billion company. They got hit by one of their trucks and they got paid. So the driver of the company, of the $1 million, $1 billion company, was negligent and hit them.
Yeah.
and they got paid. So if a company, a Fortune 500 company, was negligent and caused some issues, then pay me my six figures.
Pay my 6 figures.
I'm not asking for 800 grand,
You
but if
got
you
to
want to
add
get,
another zero behind that. You got to add another zero somewhere. Just had never gotten the King of the Hill. Ah, it's a good show. Bryce said, "Damn it, Bobby."
damn it, Bobby.
Y'all say, "Oh, Big Bang and Friends are my favorites."
Yeah, that's like so. So whose cars are we taking?
Yeah, like y'all drop yours off in the mail too, cause hers gone too. Wait, who typing? If I answered that honestly, you wouldn't even believe me. Who's typing?
We're all about honesty here. So
And we don't see some things. So now I need to know who's typing because I would believe you now. Let's see. Miss H620. Hey, how are you? So I love Big Bang Theory. I just can't bring myself to watch Friends because of living single. And it's living single for, yeah. Yeah, it is. But which came first? You know what I mean? I watched them all. I watched them all. I did. I should have called Stephen P. New.
he's a wrestler.
Is that the one that sound like they got a car? Oh no, Joe Hendry. He sound like he got a car commercial for a.
Oh, come on. The fact that you know who Joe Hendry is makes me happy.
Because I told you, every time I hear his theme music, it sounds like a car commercial. Sounds like I'm about to buy a used car. Speaking of Big Bang Theory, my sister loves Young Sheldon. She's been trying to get me to watch. You need to watch it. We watched that too.
I watched Young Sheldon.
We watched that too. You didn't watch it.
It's like I haven't finished it. I have a problem with finishing shows, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I watched on Virgin. We finished
a lot of episodes of Young Sheldon.
Was it 2 seasons of Young Sheldon we finished on Virgin?
Yeah.
Was it 3?
I don't think it was 3.
It was 2. It was 2. We finished 2 seasons of Young Sheldon on Virgin.
We would lay in bed at night and just watch Young Sheldon. Get ready to go to
and
the
I
next
made it,
event.
and I made it my mission to finish 2 seasons.
They said the pilot didn't even have enough flying hours to be the lead captain. Yeah, I want business for your mistake. That's what we said.
Run me my money.
That's right. That's right.
Pay me my money.
That's right. He wasn't even an experienced pilot. My father-in-law's third wife was hit by a FedEx truck and got $3 million.
First, let's break this down. Let's break this sentence down into sentences.
My father-in-law's third wife was hit by a FedEx truck and got $3 million.
You can break that up into 3 parts and have 3 different talking points.
Let's start with your father-in-law having 3 wives.
I guarantee you this. That was his last wife.
It would have been mine if it wasn't. It would have been mine too. Mine been gone apparently. Oh my goodness. Yellow can't even dry hers off. Kiki!
What strip clubs you been to? Let's go.
I want to hear the story. I done told my strip clubs. It wasn't a club, it was a show. But I done told my
Let's go. Let's tell stories.
Full transparency, my sister said I had never had a car just this pretty dark skin.
Regina, I think I might be there.
That's Keisha.
I might be. Oh, sorry, Keisha. I might be there with you. I don't think I've particularly had a card. Have I ever had a card?
No, you definitely did not have a car with that bitch. And just so you know, Keisha, Brandon is the complete opposite of everybody that I've ever dated. So he was not a type. He was a good man. That's the difference. We need to hear from Pastor, because one thing I had hollered on that cruise was, no, Pastor. Pastor was saying, no. I watched Living Single too. That's me, Keisha. Yeah, just never had it, huh? Ooh, Young Sheldon, shout out to YFC. In a documentary, they said Friends was inspired by Living Single. Oh, that's true. You're right. It was a chicken on the egg. Yeah, I mean, you break it down.
But at least they're not like I don't. They were both successful shows.
Yeah,
I don't. You know, they were both good for what they were.
right. But one thing I will say, Fraser Crane made some good shows. Fraser Crane made Living Single. Did he produce Living Single and he produced Girlfriends?
He produced Girlfriends. Do you know who sang the opening to Girlfriends?
Yes, I do.
See, I ain't trying to take your black card for nothing.
Go ahead. I do know who sang it. Huh?
Angie Stone.
Angie Stone. It was Angie Stone. Let's see. I was pleading the fifth with you and your car. So me and I aren't the only ones that watch TV in the cabin. No. That's how I settle down. That's how we settle down at home. We got our standard shows that we watch before we go to sleep. Nope. He is currently with number 4.
Oh, damn.
Did he get a piece of the pie?
I sure would have.
He said till death do. He said till death with that third wife.
Let's go ahead and start this insurance policy.
Are you sure he ain't sending that truck, y'all? She said no, it was after the filings.
Oh man.
Hey
baby,
listen,
I'm so
okay, hold on.
Hey baby, I'm so sorry for everything that we did.
Did the filings go through before it happened? Because I'm just saying, if it was after the filings, but the paperwork was still in process and there was some policies in place, I'm just saying. I love Frasier. I watched Frasier too.
And that reboot was a flop.
No, the reboot was trash. It's Frasier. Yes, I'm never getting it back. Rest in peace to Angie Stone.
Yeah, I know we're at the end of the chat, but there's still some answers that need to be that you need to get on the side or we need answered in this chat.
Angie Stone?
No. The strip club.
Oh no, say it out loud. Fred said it was her. She still ain't typing in the chat about the strip club. We need to know. It's after dark. She said he definitely sent that truck. Frasier and Martin Lawrence had a show together in 2016, but it only lasted one season.
I do not remember
I don't remember that show at all. Not at all. Because let me tell you something, Bryce. Let me tell you something. So I went back and watched it because I think I was watching it with Shay. Shay had never seen it. And I was like, yo, like, this is gonna be sad. Like, it was so traumatic just watching my man get crushed by this truck. And when you go in your mind, it happens so differently than what it really happened. Tyler Perry ought to be shaming himself. He ought to be shaming himself. First of all, it wasn't even like, in my mind, it was like a semi, like carrying logs and stuff. Like, that's how I remembered it. That car had to be going 3 miles an hour when it went out onto that road. And he got hit by a bread truck. Ain't no reason why that man shouldn't be here. Ain't no reason. That the scene did not make sense for that man to get up out of here. That just didn't make sense. Regina laughing. Wait, what else was I supposed to type? We want to know what happened at the strip club.
We want specifics.
Yolo said she dropped 300. Brandon told his story. I told my story. We want to know what happened. Bryce said, "This is why I hate Tyler Perry movies."
Oh yeah, I detest Tyler Perry.
The Wiz, trash, hefty.
Copyright.
But the message be trash too. And everybody, Destiny can't stand it. Destiny hates Tyler Perry with the passion. Because
she's
why,
still awake. She'll make her way up here.
Why everybody, all the women got to be downtrodden and can't figure it out until a good man come along? Come on, and then all the men got bad wigs. Ain't none of them got good wigs. Why y'all got to even wear wigs? Because that Shamar Moore wig was disrespectful.
Jalen Hurts?
Yes, sir. That was a bad wig. That was a bad wig. Janet ain't deserved that, and then she ended up with The Rock.
Which did they ever follow up on that?
No, but okay, so he said he was supposed to be coming out with a 3. But everybody's schedules couldn't get back on track because everybody got busy after that. So nobody's schedule get back on track enough for him to do a 3. But he had written a 3, but they haven't done it.
It's too late now.
It ain't never too late. You know he'll bring it back. I thought it was 18-wheeler, but it was. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I remembered it being like an 18-wheeler, but it was not. It was like a little bread truck, little bop truck. It wasn't even. That man shouldn't have left this earth. That man, and then he know he was wrong for that. He was wrong for that. Did the top knee look like feet? Not did the top. Did they? Did they look like feet? Listen, college life was something else. Had some private events at one point too. I am the.
Yeah, hit you on the side about that.
I'm texting. The private events. You didn't sell them. You didn't sell that. What was the name of that stuff people were selling?
Pussy.
No. No. The naughty toys that people.
The events.
Get out of here, because I know you did not just say that.
You telling me to leave?
No, I cannot believe you just. Why you just say that? I can't deal with you. Y'all don't understand what I be going through. I cannot believe you just said that. Lord have mercy. Hold on, let me pull it together. Okay. See, I've been to strip clubs a couple of times. One was underground and unexpected. Damn, those motorcycle club days. I remember you telling me you was the motorcycle club thing, but I didn't believe you. I really did believe you. Brady, you know C was in a motorcycle club? Yeah, Steve. You want to come and tell why you hate Tyler Perry?
I actually have a really specific story. I heard mine.
Destiny. Oh, Lord. Who Destiny will tell y'all why she hates Tyler Perry movies?
I personally am a victim of Tyler Perry. I was sitting in band class one day, and my band teacher asked me to play something. And he was like, oh. Because it's like, when you think about it, why would you say that to me? He asked me to play it, and he was like, oh, play it with like a little more soul, a little more passion, like you're in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Mind you, think about the context of that movie, right? Why would you want me to? Okay. So yeah, Tyler Perry can rock.
Mr. B?
Mr. Brockman. The one with 2 DUIs.
Yeah.
Yeah, clock that. Yeah. I never told you that?
No.
Oh. Well, he got fired shortly
Yeah,
after.
I remember.
But yeah, Tyler Perry, don't tell.
Destiny can't stand the Tyler Perry movie, boy. She just can't stand it.
I've been personally victimized.
TRT said, what happened at the strip club stays at the... No, I need his chat. I need his CK chat because I need to know what went down.
Is you cool? Is you cool?
Whew, I'm cool. Oh my goodness. Kiki clutching my pearls. Right. She said, Brandon, no. Keisha said, "Amen for the deliverance, Team Reese," and we'll leave that chapter closed. Sis said, "Group chat from Father Kiki." Not Kiki was a madam. Hold on, Kiki, what was you doing? My girl said the underground. Oh, let me hush. Let me hush. Oh, yeah, let me hush. Leon said the underground. Yeah, Sid said she was in a motorcycle gang. She went to underground strip clubs. Sid.
I vaguely remember.
I remember her telling that too. The bedroom candy from the old days. Not the bedroom candy. Don't say that, Jess. Them college private events, Lord. At one point, we hired a dude who worked in the bookstore to perform at a friend's birthday party. Did it go well? Not a whole madam. Lord, it's not. Let's just leave it there. I didn't know this story.
I can almost assure you it would not just be left there.
Because I ain't gonna let it go. I need to know. He arrived with a used empty pizza box with a flower in it.
Oh, not the big sausage pizza trick. Come on, man. Like, come on, let's have some creativity.
Not buckle up. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're welcome, you Mel sis. Oh,
thank you.
Lord have mercy. We have cut up tonight. Meet me at the club. It's going down. that ain't the same motorcycle. That ain't the motorcycle she was doing.
Did she have a leather jacket and
I think it was
fingerless gloves?
I think it was one of them motorcycles. I think it was.
That sounds like anarchy.
Which kind of motorcycle was it? I want to know. Was it a Harley or was it a Yamaha? Because it makes a difference. Oh Lord, I had a whole lineup for y'all tonight. I did. I had a whole TikTok story lineup.
Say that for next week.
I guess I got to save it for next week
because we're gonna be here.
We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. I had a whole story for y'all. It was gonna be good, but I'm gonna save it. Y'all laughing. Woo, y'all had us. Y'all ran us off for 3 hours a night. Look at y'all.
We got 3 hours in.
Yeah, it's 9:58 in here cutting up with y'all, and it's still 50. Oh, it was 50. Yeah, it's 50 y'all in here cutting.
Oh, still 50 folks.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in or out.
Either way. You got anything else you want to discuss before
I think I've gotten to enough.
She said y'all turned After Dark cut tonight.
Damn, and our biggest supporter on After Dark couldn't participate.
Right. The After Dark she actually probably should have been in.
Yeah,
and she wasn't here. Mm-hmm.
I know she got some stories.
Tell T hashtag replay. Team replay. Oh my goodness, y'all! It was a good time. We enjoyed y'all tonight. Whew. Okay, so remember we still have cabins left for Lush. We actually have
2026.
It is 2026, okay? But we actually have 10 cabins booked for Lush. 10 whole cabins. And we still got time. So there's still time for you to come, invite your friends, invite your sister, your auntie, your mama, and them. Tell them to come on and hang out with us on Lush. We're going to be on the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady, October 22nd through 26th. 2026, y'all still got time to show up. Y'all got plenty of time to pay. We got plenty of time to make some things happen, and it's going to be better than Lush 1 because you know why? We got time to make it so.
You might have some scruples.
It is Virgin. Kawasaki 600. Okay, I know what side you was on. I know what side you was on. It was that one, Leo. The live was lit tonight. Great time had. Have a good night. Thank you. We appreciate you. Have a blessed night, Keisha. Appreciate you. And yes, it was definitely a great chat. So we will make sure we see you guys definitely next Thursday. I will have a Ship to Shore live on Monday of next week. So tune in for that. Thank you for everybody who tuned in for this week's Ship to Shore. It was on NCL. If you have not seen that, please go back and give that a check out as well. I'm enjoying doing those. So if y'all have any requests that y'all would like me to do those on, please let me know. T-Reed said, y'all went into that uncut, huh? All you missing is Nelly and that credit card. Not the trip drill.
Yeah, must be your ass, because it ain't your face.
Not a tip drill. I didn't. Kiki, put it up.
You get one of these.
Club jacket, and I was national second. That's about right.
Yeah,
That's all right. That's right. I had to ride in stripper stiletto boots to reach the ground.
See, it's like, you know how you tell a story and one of these things is not true?
one thing too far.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you, Sybil. We appreciate you
Thank
and
you,
Keon both being here tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you for everybody who has tuned in. It was absolutely a great live. Bring the same energy back next week. We're gonna do it again. If y'all have some topics, let us know. Once again, Ship to Shore Monday at 12 noon. If you have some topics for that you want me to discuss, do the research on, I will be more than glad to do it and present it. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. And until next time,
Parker's out.